lots of herbs. Go down in the valleys, only the highest grade. My burn down in the chalice, kick back in my palace. I'm the real herbalist. Lots of love, one more down plenty. Lots of herbs from Jamaica to Germany. The highest of the grade. We burn down in my chalice, keep your conscious mentally, good for individually. Lots of herbs. Smoke lots of herbs from Jamaica to Miami. The highest of the grade. We burn down in the chalice, keep your conscious mentally, good for individually. Smoke by the liars, doctors and journalists. Scenting on me clothes, the aroma can't vanish. We the dick we have it, the authorities can't stand it. Planet, I make me shoot them can't ban it. Rubber me sacramented and mechanic. Lots of herbs. Go down in the valleys, the highest of the grade. Me burn down in the chalice, kick back in my palace. I'm the real herbalist. Lots of one more than plenty. Lots of herbs from Jamaica down to Cali. Highest of the grade. Me burn down in the chalice, keep your conscious mentally, good for you individually. Lots of herbs. Lots of herbs. Go down in the valleys, the highest of the grade. Burn down in the chalice, keep your conscious mentally, good for you individually. Lots of herbs. Island, so I Babylon up me up, you tell me. For one split, you got 2 senses, so catchy them not lean and see. For in or she and them not stop me, so serious smuggler 100p. Me want 100p, but I put that attorney to talk to master judgment, apply the case early. All those cool kids from out of the way, when they lie. On them when them see that fire, but now when them smell earth fire. All those crap vibes from out of the way. My burn down in the chalice, fucking up my palace, I'm the real herbalist. Lots of blood, one more than plenty, smoke lots of earth from Jamaica down to Cali. Hey yo, I got a slight problem. I smoke weed too much. Please buckle up when I'm flicking my guts. Back up. Ain't nobody hitting for free. It's just double E. Keep burying me. For 40 if you're down with it. Hey yo, son, I ride around with my hoopty tinted to ride around playing. Cause I be feeding for that pookie. I smoke the good. Save the backyard boogie for all groupies. And I be smoking up the hotel lobby between most sheets and the Isley. I'm hot as you. I'm holding it down for the BRIC. K Blaze tell you to get through politely. If you're riding around with the rule, ask me if I love the rap game. I'm loving it, cause I can do with the fuck. I feel this real place to poop with the Don and tap to get the deal. Smoke on and on, you don't stop. I'm getting mad, stuffing you don't stop. To all my real pals who ain't smoking, get the air. I smoke on and on, you don't stop. I'm getting mad, stuffing you don't stop. To all my real pals who ain't smoking, get the air. I just love token, blacking out like tame in the open. Of course I got the raw dog, no need to stick your nose in. Gave you a straight up shotgun when we were smoking. Froze you so bad you looked at like Madonna Moten. I got the to get your whole click high. We can get high, but act funny and I'ma whip out. And they gon' whip out and blow notes like Miss Chalet. Cause you try to jump the cipher and it goes this way. On and on, you don't stop. I'm getting mad, stuffing you don't stop. To all my real people who ain't smoking, get the air. I go on and on, you don't stop. I'm getting mad, jumping, you don't stop. To all my real people who ain't smoking, get the air. Come here, stood there. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing. And when I'm feeling low, she comes as no surprise. Turns me on with love. Takes me to paradise. Mary Jane. I'm in love with Mary Jane. I'm not the only one if Mary wanna play around. I'll let her have a fun. She's not the kind of girl that you can just tie down. She likes to spread her love and turn your head around. Don't smoke cigarettes, so my growth ain't stunning. We got at least 5 heads, and I roll the white out. It's the break of dawn, and we're awake like night owls. Phillies are cool, but they burn much quicker, much quicker.
Yeah, just pass that blunt, nigga.
We lounge to the sounds as we leave from uptown. It's time to go downtown and make some more rounds. The city never sleeps, what Sinatra sang. For the fat blunt, you know I got this thing.
Really?
So hand it over, cause I wanna get charged. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She keeps me large, so don't hard hit. Let's keep it moving real fast, and everybody just chill and take like 2 pulls and pass. You better take 2 and pass. Take 2 and pass. Take 2 and pass so the blunt will last. Take 2 and pass. Take 2 and pass. Take 2 and pass so the blunt will last. The club is crowded, everyone's up in here. Yo, Premier, what's that you got there? It looks like a nice plump blunt in your hand. I just know you're gonna share it with me, cause I'm your man. So bust it. I got one too, and if you spark up yours, I'll light up mine when it's through. Oh shit, there goes my man, the Fat Max. We used to get blazed, I know we got a fat sack. So let's go upstairs, grab a chair and unwind and let the la-la enhance our minds. The system booming, let the bass increase. I find a seat so I can
kind of hyped up for the
ladies and baby, get my homie some ass.
No
so
pressure,
all you gotta do is take like 2 pulls and pass. Even in the morning, like the flavor of juice,
a little bit after this.
Spice, and a blunt can spruce up your day.
Away to 8
But I'm
o'clock.
not advertising, just telling of an aspect, a part
Really
of our
appreciate
lives.
everybody who puts
Around the
on.
way, there ain't no shame in our game. Cause the fame is no thing, we get together and hang. And since you know that I got dash and class, then I'm after you, so take my 2 pulls and pass.
But I'm going to play till about 8 o'clock and then pass it off to the last factory. Back to the roots for a second.
Now I remember the day. There wasn't a time when you didn't treat me cool. Wait till I get my I'll show you what we can better do. Always try to hurt me in the presence of other nations. Always win. No matter where you give, you've been right. You've been right.
Deep if you hear what they're saying. Beaten down for a long time.
I
This next tune too is called Jamaican Collie.
And we smash no line.
It's got a deep message too. That's still poignant, even though it's from the 70s. This song still hits me.
You gon' run.
Give thanks and praise unto the Emperor God. Jesus Christ, Emperor God, Selassie I the first. I'll beg your pardon what did it say? Do it, Jeff.
100 tons of color.
Live a life and love life and live. Black people, call you where the whole world need. Say give me to Cali way. I'm say give me to Cali way. So take me to Jamaica where the Cali come from. But take me to Jamaica where the Cali come from. Jamaican Cali make your dolly. The other Cali them a blast the valley. The man who drink and drive find it very difficult to stay alive. They no drink while drunk and
Yeah, I got it now.
So take me to Jamaica where the Cali come from. Now when the wicked them come to eat up my life flesh. John was the day John stumbled and fell. What's up with me and I blood when I go down to the pit black people. 100 pound a Cali. That is yourself, they bring the Cali come and make me smoke up this Tennessee. Bring the Cali come and make me smoke up this Tennessee. Jah make you and me say Jah make me. There's one thing I have put for money, want it to see. Is all our black bread and them be free. They free from Babylon brutality. Black people got to hear me when I tell it to you. Telling it like it is. I am not fugitive. And I show what this to the nation. It's coming like when you read from Genesis to Revelation. From the day to the day. So we say take me to Jamaica where they Cali come from. Take me to Jamaica where they Cali come from. Jamaica, Cali make your dolly. The other Cali them a blast the valley. The other Cali them a blast the valley. But if I push her, you put it on the ground. But if I Cali beg you bring it and take come. Say me no smoke clowns, better when we hurt up me head. No smoke clowns, better when we hurt up me head. Say bring it Cali come and make me smoke it till it done. Black people, you got to know yourself that this is Iowa. Each one teach one down in Babylon. The fool said in their heart that there is no God. Corrupted are they and do abominable thing. And to Jah, for black people, every day I and I wake up, I give thanks for life. Give thanks for the day, give thanks for the sunshine, rising up the sun. Until Jah bless it, they have to done. That is just the people to Jamaica where they can live from. Take me to Jamaica where we can live from. You know, meet me is a full China day. We do one and coming to go talk something. They all who do one of the culture. I'm going to end up in a bottomless specific.
Where ignorance is in abundance, it's foolish to be wise. That's why Frog around to the mighty diamond and make nice. Smoking the chalice, mouth that wise. Realize.
Pass the country on the left hand side.
Passing it like a plate.
It a go burn.
Burning down the walls of Babylon.
It a go done. Jano. Pass the
Hope I've smoked an acceptable amount of marijuana for everybody.
Pass the country
I'm
on the
trying.
left hand side. It a go burn.
Take one more for you, and it's been a
It a
pleasure.
go done.
That's why me tell them, say, "Una better pass the chalice in a circle. Una better burn it till the country get purple." Frogger say, "Pass the chalice in a circle. Una better burn it till the country get purple." Man a pose up on the while behind a young curtain. Now call no man name for me no white certain. With the oppressors them Frogger raps no frightened. Now we talk on justice, yes, it is people. But them suppress you that you by using the Bible. Go tell them, free is you in a claim, no title. That's why no man brag and a believe. Go tell them, pass the chalice in a circle. Put a bit of money till the country get purple. Increase, pass the chalice in a circle. Put a bit of money till the country get purple. It's not done.
So I sought to find out what was going on.
Ideally, you will live on.
Oh, yeah, you know,
Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Enter straight coming from the earth. Anyone pray that they know life. Walk on it up sweet like a sweet song.
Is that no fun? Whoa, is that no fun?
Burn it, wash it. You want much it?
That's how we're gonna go out right here. Gotcha, man, for life.
My name is Dr. Green Thumb. I'd like to tell you just where I'm from. In the hills where the trees grow wild with wheat fields. The fucking pigs with shit holding the blue steel. Greenhouse effect with the weed connect. Heat line can't keep the green thumb in check. HPS outlet the whole crop. Please God don't let me see no cop. Truckload ready to hit the highway. Don't let the eye in the sky fly my way. Or we're gonna have big trouble, that's no shit. Can't be going without no permit. But fuck that, actually the movement feet strip. That way when they come, they can suck my dick. We can't go without attention. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. I'd like to tell you just where I'm from. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. I'd like to tell you just where I'm from.
Yo, Dr. Green Thumb, come on back one time.
People can't live without the urban. If not, they be drinking and dropping and swerving. But there's the Dr. Green Thumb we grow in the backyard or inside with hydro. With the cut plant, touching the tangerine green. Tasty, blowing the fucking smoke screen. Cycles of weed are constantly grown. Somebody give me the right to the cut road. I'd like to stop, but it feels so good. 20 plants chicken in my whole neighborhood. Never wanna be free no more, but never gonna pull it from my home. What's that funny sound knocking at the door? Sorry, please don't talk no more. Please don't follow me into the sun. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. I'd like to tell you just where I'm from. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. I'm looking for rehab. If I can't drive, then call me a cab. In my closet, the weed is dried out. Like it said, ain't no place to hide out. I don't wanna buy no weed from no cop. Get locked up and they close up my shop. That's why I buy no weed from no one. That's why they call me Dr. Green Thumb, the scientific, mystical one. Growing my crops with the rays of the sun. Come on and see how it's done. If you see the pigs, there's no need to run. Cause some of these pigs are down with Green Thumb, but you never know what be the outcome. You see the photo in the album. The weed is going like my erection. Look, I never told you where I was from. Some call me rebel, I'm Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. I'd like to tell you just where I'm from. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. I'd like to tell you just where I'm from. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
Yeah. Don't stop the rock. So we're gonna pass the rock on. What's up? I didn't see that.
Yo, DJ Chalice. Thanks, man.
Anyway,
that was amazing.
Thanks to everybody.
DJ Chalice in the house. Thank you very, very much. He's been mixing it up for this past hour. I'm going to adjust the audio in the other room. Alec, you take care of that really quick? Allie, can you take care of the audio in the other room, please? Thank you. So, guys, I know this is hard, but if you guys are listening at home, please give a huge round of applause for DJ Chalice. It was his first time on the show. Yes. Thank you very much, DJ Chalice. He is mixing it up way up in Northern California. I think that's my favorite part about what we're able to do now is we're able to do this in different parts of the United States. DJ Chalice is up in Northern California. I know we have a few comedians that are scattered around the United States. We have a few parents that are scattered around the United States. And I want to thank you all for tuning in. Right now, I am serving as admin. I'm turning people onto the show, admitting people. I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. This is, I would say, episode 7, 8. We are doing this every week, Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If for some reason we get knocked off of whatever you're listening on, I want you to tune in on either our Facebook, our Twitch, our YouTube page, or our Instagram page at the Green Room LA. If for some reason that doesn't work, DM me. You could just message us at the Green Room LA on Instagram. But right now we have a big audience here in the Zoom room. We have a bunch of comedians in the Zoom room, which is a very interesting thing to be saying out loud. Usually we do this show in real life in Venice, California at Alana's Coffee down on Venice Boulevard. And it's an outdoor 420 friendly show. And we have a great time. We have our host, Stoner Rob, in the house. We have a bunch of comedians, some people that I've known for a very, very long time, and some people that I actually haven't even met in real life. But that's how it is sometimes. We got to do a quick check-in with everyone yesterday, and everyone sounds great. That's also another weird thing to be saying out loud. Usually people just show up and do their thing. But yes, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for donating. We could not do that without donations or people watching. So everyone watching at home, thank you guys. Thank you very much. I'm gonna hand it out to thumbs up. I'm gonna hand it off to Stoner Rob.
Yeah.
Stoner Rob.
What up, Maximus?
How's it going, man? How was your week? Are you in a different city again?
No, I'm in Hollywood, bro. I'm in Hollywood.
That is a different city. Last time you were in the Inland Empire.
Yeah, I was. And then, yeah. But no, yeah, hell yeah. I thought it was Scottsdale. That was a different show. Are you over there in your porn theater watching your porn in the public space right now?
Actually, we renamed this. This is my masturbatorium now.
Masturbatorium. Yes.
Yes.
Hey, that's like, you know, the one movie where the fucking Night at the Museum, that's the museum you don't want to be at after midnight over there. Is the masturbatorium. Fucking nasty motherfucker. What is that? Oh, this is what happens when Max has to get locked down for 60 days. Some no shit.
Yes, I have a partner, but I choose to go to Blue Screen Gaming on Washington Boulevard as my masturbatorium.
They fixed PlayStation. He took his PlayStation there and it works better. That was his quote last week. Like that, and it's fantastic. I took my PlayStation in and it works better. Like it's like, yeah. If you're looking for the average, let me tell you something.
Yeah, dude. And I hate repeating that over and over again, but I definitely, like, you ever turn on your PlayStation and it just doesn't turn on, it doesn't connect to the internet, and you like, I didn't know that I had to blow air through it and replace the hard drive, but now it works fine. So
hey, these are white people problems, by the way, guys. These are white people problems. Just to let everyone know. You ever let your PlayStation not turn on and you're like, damn, my life sucks right now. No, Max, but I've been to prison, and I see it kind of relates to that on your level. Helen Curtis Foster, the Fosters over here, I am digging you guys. It's like watching the movie Up right here, right on my phone. This is amazing. You guys are amazing. I'm hanging out with you two. I don't know where you guys live, but guess what? You got a roommate now, and his name's Stoner Rob. I'm coming over. We're hanging in tough. We're hanging in tough. I'm gonna see who's all in the room right now. Zachary Foster's tuned in from the Wizard of Oz set. That is fucking amazing, Zach. Holy shit. Kelsey Coffin, awesome. Your the reflection from your picture of your light is gonna give me a seizure by the end of the show. We're gonna have some fun on that. All right, I see some more people in here. Theo Manhattan, my motherfucker.
Yeah, baby.
This is what happens when Carrot Top fucks Kathy Griffin. You get Theo Manhattan.
Oh, dude, that would be an amazing. That'd be an amazing.
I love this guy to death, dude. Theo, we're gonna be doing Miami soon, right, Theo?
We should be. We're planning Miami Improv, hopefully to give some tots some toys.
Yes, toys for tots, and Theo is gonna get so sunburned on those beaches. Oh my Atlanta!
Oh,
I'm gonna say Ellen's little brother, so that way he fits in.
Rob, I had 5 apples today.
Do you juggle?
Yeah, bite by bite.
Bite by bite, and eventually it became a core.
I'm like the Harlem Globetrotters of apple juggling.
We got the lovely Sylvia Sage in the building. Over here looking like Johnny Depp. Holy shit.
Sylvia, what's up?
Hi. Well, you know,
amazing.
Isn't it? I was wearing it earlier and I was like, you know what? If I've committed to the hat, I'm going to wear the hat the rest of the day until I have to pull everything off, you know?
She was like, I am totally going to go for the I fucked a Mountie last night and stole his hat look.
I know. I feel like that. That's what I feel like. Feel good about it.
Go Canada. Go Canada. Ryan Callahan in the building. I know, Ryan, I know you smoking weed. Ryan, right?
Yep.
Anticipation of his unmute was the greatest thing ever. I'm like, this guy's got something to say. He's got something to say. Yeah.
Oh, you know me. Tons.
Yeah.
The weed for itself. It's loud over there at Ryan's house, and the rest of you we can't be, but Cool Whip. You already know, Cool Whip. We love the fuck out of you, brother. I can't wait to see what you have to say today. Some stoner's mom. My mom's watching. And there's my grandma, Ellen Curtis Foster. We're all just saying. And then here's my girlfriend. Watch, come on in here. We got the lovely Jordan.
Hey, Jordan.
All right.
What's up, Jordan?
No, Max. You remember me saying how I vowed to be eating vegan and shit because my girlfriend's been this.
You're welcome.
This is what, but now look, let me show you how it backfires. Bring me that shit you ordered today. Let me show you this shit right now. Let me show you what everybody knows what sashimi is supposed to be, right? It's like really thin sliced fish, right?
Yeah.
Right? Dog, tell me this shit don't look like fucking cat food, dog. What the fuck is this, bro?
Yuck.
What is it?
So, I don't know, dude. It's supposed to be salmon, bro. I think I can put the whole fish back together. Look, I could connect it. Teach you how to swim again. I could teach you how to re-swim. It's a fucking joke, bro.
How?
I got it, like fucking right by the ocean too. It's like this is some bullshit. I'm going to play for this shit. I would have stayed in Scottsdale.
You smell like hella sushi for the next show.
Yeah, that's why. That's why my hands smell like this.
Oh my god. I don't even know what they make vegan salmon out of.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, the only salad I'm eating from now on is right here. Watch, throw me my salads, babe. Here, look at this salad. I bought so much salad today. Look at it.
Yeah.
God damn.
Salad. Oh, by the way, if there's any cops watching, totally pop weed. Totally pop weed. It's all just pop. I got it from Cheech. It's not real.
Hemp.
So yeah, that's what we've been doing on quarantine, dog. That's how our week's been. 2 packs for every day of the week, dog.
Dude, I think that's the best way to be spending your quarantine.
Look at, I gotta compete with Sylvia Sage somehow. I'm gonna let mine hang out.
Bro, that's like 1 day's worth of weed for you.
Right? Hey, this is Theo's pay for the next tour we go on. This is Theo's pay, and he'll have it for like 8 years. I guarantee it.
Dude, 8 years just for half the bag.
You don't deserve it.
And then he'll do another 8 years when he gets busted with the other half. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show on the road. You have been listening to the snooping styles of DJ Chalice. Tuned in all the way from up there, up north, and from California, Sebastopol. Is that how you say that? So,
Yeah, that was Sebastopol. How do you know?
So, because he told me. I wish I had some intelligent answer for you, like I did some investigation and shit, but he sent me a DM and said, "Hey, Rob, that's where I live." It's not, there's some behind the scenes shit for you. But DJ Chalice, we'll be spinning all night long, all night, all right? So he's going to be dropping it like it's hot. We have a lot of great comics in this room. I think this is one of the best lineups so far. I think so.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
he
yeah.
doesn't want to agree because he doesn't want to shit all over his last shows. They're all really good shows, Rob. They're all really good shows. No, there's some shit pulls. No, they're all really great. Also, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, this show brought to you by the one and only Numb Rum. That's right. If you want to get drunk and feel numb, Numb Rum coming in all sorts of flavors. There's Max's favorite flavor, red. Flavors are reddish bluish, which makes purple. Now it comes in grape, guava, watermelon, and some other stuff, but I'm too drunk off Numb Rum to remember. But just get Numb Rum, mix them all together, and make a suicide Numb Rum. Drink like Kurt Cobain. Too far? All right, let's get the show started. Here we go. Serena, you in here with me?
Yes.
Yeah, pump. Never learned it up. Serena, where are you tuned in from today?
Woo! Modesto.
Oh, from Modesto. Yes. Right.
Sexy.
This is a really northern show up in here tonight. All right. How's it going out there in Modesto? Have you stolen any tires?
Tweakers are hiding in tents on the freeway right now. It's too hot to steal tires.
They're hiding on the freeway? That's a tweaker for you. Hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, on the freeway.
Where should we hide out at? How's the fucking fast lane of the freeway do? All right, that's cool. I'm for it. Have you been staying high inside? Do you smoke weed, Serena?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at it. I love how people just prove it now. Like, fuck yeah. But I don't just say it. And I'm not just talking vape pens either around this bitch. I'm talking real shit.
Herb.
All right. Well, we're going to get this started, ladies and gentlemen. Serena, the spicy Latina Gamboa. She's an award-winning comedian. Let's put your hands together right now for her. Ladies and gentlemen, Serena, go ahead. Take it over. You got 10 minutes on you.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, fuckers.
What up?
I'm super excited to be on this show because it is 420 friendly. So for those of you who are smoking, light up. And yeah. But anyways, I'm super excited to be on this show because I don't get to do a lot of SoCal work. So being from the Valley, I'm happy today. But I have to smoke a lot of weed before I do anything in life. Especially before I go out and deal with people because they suck. Or I have to like smoke a lot of weed before I hang out with kids. You know, people say that's fucked up, you know, but kids suck. You know, I'm not a fan of a kid in the park at 2:00 in the afternoon while I'm trying to smoke a blunt. They're ruining my drug intake. I'm not a fan. So for this joke, kids suck. But I think I I have to be high before I really do anything because comedy is a lot like customer service. So we get to deal with a lot of unique people. Uh, so, you know, that's a nice way to say it. Dive bars, you know, when they were a thing, we had to go out and, you know, deal with all walks of life. So I'm usually really, really high before I do anything. But the other, about a couple months ago, I was actually at a kid's birthday party and I was high as shit balls, eating pizza in the corner like God intended. And I realized that I can't say everything that my stonery fucking brain thinks out loud because people are going to think I'm a piece of shit. For instance, I don't know if you guys have ever done this. I like to predetermine kids sometimes. You might see one running around with boogers hanging out his nose, never says please or thank you. He's got his shirt off. You're like, ooh, you're like, that kid's going to be in the system someday. He's going to be a fucking tweaker. Fuck Jimmy. I don't like that little kid. Or then you might see one like in the corner twerking at 5 years. You're like, holy shit, she's gonna be a hoe. She's gonna be a stripper. Somebody gotta keep her off the pole, right? You know, but I say that, you know, I can't say everything on my mind out loud again because you're gonna think I'm a piece of shit. Because I witnessed something. They were passing out cake and ice cream to all the little kids, and they had ice cream sandwiches. And I seen one little girl about 5 years old in the corner licking the ice cream sandwich long and deep. She was doing one of these, getting her nose into it and everything. I'm like, God damn, good technique. I mean, future lesbian of America. I mean, call me in 20 years. That's a birthday party. They kind of fucking frown upon it. But they say it's also a little messed up that you predetermine a kid's sexuality. I don't think so. Because if you can predetermine little Jeffy Dahmer back there because he's killing a fucking cat, I think I can predetermine little Leslie, especially since she was licking between two cookies, people. No, actually, I have a lot of stonerisms. I say they're like mannerisms, only slightly delayed. But now I like judge a guy by the way he licks a blunt. You know, if he does one of these, like, hard pass. If he does, he's got to lick that shit like little Leslie back and forth, and then he's got a second date. You know what I'm talking about, ladies? No, but one of the reasons why I like to smoke a lot of weed is because I do have epilepsy. And one of the reasons probably is because I used to huff Vicks inside the, that's why I can't wear a painter's mask now for the COVID thing. Like I used to use those for drugs. You know, you line them with Vicks. It was a great time. You could essentially roofie me with a light show now. So, but that's the thing is that I tell people, if you see me having a seizure and you see me starting to shake, don't slip your dick in my hand because that's not how that works. I'm a fan. Slip a blunt in my mouth, much better results. Even though it could be the best hand job of your life, don't do it. No, but I think the government is like, the government is super bipolar. They kind of remind me of my ex-boyfriend because they tell us that like we can't go outside, but yet we can for essentials like fucking toilet paper. I didn't know that wiping your ass hasn't been essential this whole time. Like, I don't know about you, or they tell us that we can't go outside and like drive our car, yet gas is at an all-time fucking low. And you guys don't have to deal with this because you probably get to drive, but being epileptic, I have to ride in the car with a 67-year-old disabled Marine. I don't know if he's getting cut off by traffic or he's having a flashback from Nam. Like driving in the car with my dad is fucking scary, people. So I'm actually really happy that road rage is at an all-time low right now because there's nobody on the road. I don't fear for my life anymore. It's nice. But I'm not a fan of these, you know, I see these signs, they're telling us like, you know, keep your windows rolled up. Holy shit. If you're wearing a mask with your windows rolled up in the car in the summertime, that's just natural selection at that point. Like, who the fuck does that? I actually saw a lady in San Francisco who had a bag on her face with the eyes and the holes cut out in the mouth. I was like, man, that's innovative. But I'm not a fan of this stuff because for me, I like fresh air. But I think, you know, when we go out and stuff like that, the government's kind of teaching us how to be a germaphobe. I don't like, it's like living like Howie Mandel. Like, I don't like living in Bobby's world right now. I'm not a fan. But if I see a guy without bitching after like 8 hours of wearing that mask, again, ladies, he's got a second date because then he's used to not breathing very good. It's nice. Think about it. Relationship goals. No, but see, when I go outside and stuff like that, a lot of people don't realize, first of all, those human screen protectors, I don't think they're that smart. Because the lady still got to come around and scan my fucking soil at Lowe's. I could just do one of these right in her face, and kill the bitch, you know? So I don't think it's very effective. But LA is a little different than 209. We don't do masks. We don't do that shit here. That's why we can't have nice things. But I like to tell people some PSAs when I'm on here. Ladies, don't buy your dildos off of Wish. Your wish will not come true. I actually tried to order one and somebody said you were disappointed because it was Chinese. You didn't research the size. No, I did. But I'm not going to tell you what size it was because then you're going to think I'm a size queen. But I actually, I did look for one. And the other day, I was looking on Wish again for a pop socket. Sure enough, dildo comes across my feed. They're like, ha, we got you once, bitch. We know what you're in for. You want to pop yourself. You don't want a pop socket. Fucked up. But I say that you kind of get what you pay for, you know. So I only paid $10. So that's probably why I never had an orgasm. So ladies, don't buy your dildos off of Wish. Not a good idea. You can actually buy your dildos at Walmart now. They're next to the Plan B pills. Fun fact, maybe it's only the 209 that happens in, but it actually is a real thing. I say you can either fuck yourself now or fuck yourself 30 years later. The choice is yours. You know, but I like weed though, but I think we fucked up when we legalized it. I don't think it was a good idea. First of all, I don't like my drugs taxed. Second of all, not a fan. Black market all day. No, actually, when I go to like these high times events or like when they were, you know, still up and running, you see all walks of life roaming around. And see, I want my dabbers to be dabbing off the stove since the 90s off a fucking butter knife. Like that's the kind of druggies I want around me. You know, people that know what DNC is or smoked resin because they ran out of weed. Like that's the kind of drug addicts I need in my life. I don't want Susan from accounting taking her first fucking dab, asking me, how do I do it? I don't like that shit. Just suck it, Susan. You know how to do that shit. Fun fact, Susan passed the fuck out, people. With her Michael Kors bag and everything. I'm like, this bitch. I wasn't a fan. She knocked the terp syrup out of my dad's hand. I'm like, oh, fuck Susan. No, actually, yeah, when you go to these events, you need to know your shit. You know, you see people walking in the dispensary that have no business being in there. But yeah, you know, if you guys like me, Venmo, Serena Gamboa, add me on Instagram, the Spicy Latina. Again, I say, you know, what's a quick way to lose 10 pounds and fast, ladies? Shave your pussy hairs. You know, it's quarantine. It's a thing right now. So, but if a lady doesn't get laid after she shaves her pussy, I believe a unicorn dies. So those ladies out there, get it done. Men, again, yeah, just help them out. Don't let unicorns die. But anyways, thank you. My name is Serena, the Spicy Latina. Thank you, Green Room. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
One more time for Serena, the Spicy Latina.
Nice job, girl.
Yeah. She had 10 pounds. That's amazing. Like that's you know something every day, Serena.
What was that?
I said she had 10 pounds of pussy hair. She said 10
I
pounds.
used to say that was feminine bush.
Right? The lust for love. Just give it up one more time, you guys. Serena tuned in from Modesto. NorCal, going down over there. It's happening. We're having some fun. I love seeing Helen Curtis Foster and her man over there still using. They're smoking on a roach clip. They got that surgical tool that clamps the little like fucking all old school stoners have. So hold it on.
Get it, Mama
You had these at Woodstock with you. Let me see them. You stole these from the Grateful Dead that one night. There they are from the Grateful Dead. There they are. There they are.
They've been protesting for 40 years.
Jerry Garcia's These are Jerry Garcia's lipsticks. I love you, Mom and Dad. Mexican vanilla to all. Yes, you guys are amazing. You guys, we're partying. The next show's live from the Foster house. All right? Those are my foster parents. Oh, someone had to say it. Someone had to say it. All right. Destiny, are you tuned in with me?
I'm here.
What's up, Destiny? It looks like you are straight in prison and you got 5 minutes to talk.
Well, you're right. I am.
About her life.
Yeah,
Hey, fuck you. You ain't getting shit about me. Where are you tuned in from, Destiny?
Yeah, I'm tuning in from Tampa, Florida, so I am in prison.
Shit. Yeah, I'd be ashamed. No, I'm just playing. She's like, I got nothing on the walls, nothing going. She could be in Tampa, she could be in Minnesota. We will never fucking know.
The corner that I'm sitting in.
She's sitting in the closet and shit.
But yeah, I came out here about a month ago, and it was kind of like the closest I think I'll ever come to time travel. Because honestly, it's like shit never changed here. It's great.
Yeah, everything's open still?
Yeah, so things actually never closed here.
What? No one ever gave a shit?
People are almost like COVID.
Nobody ever gave a shit. They're just walking around there in Jupiter, Florida, and Tampa, just like, oh well, fuck it. People get sick, people die every day. Fucking Jesus Christ, tell you what.
They're just used to all their friends dying at mass down here. It's the old age, it's the hurricanes.
Like,
that's the truth.
Our state's shaped like a dick. We might as well all be dicks.
No, it's the place where people go to die. That's what happens there.
Yeah, it is. It is like you go there, you turn Jewish, and then you die. That's just the rules.
Yeah,
that's literally it.
It's what you have to do. You know what I mean?
They understand the process.
When I go to Florida, somehow I turn Cuban. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I like it.
I go from Mexican to Cuban. They always say, we've never seen a Mexican. I'm like, no, you have. You just call them Cubans.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Yeah, but it's really peaceful here.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, are we doing stand-up or are we just going to riff on some sweet COVID content?
Let's just riff on some sweet COVID content. Ladies and gentlemen, Destiny,
let's get into it. So
COVID, someone's gonna fucking sneeze and just go all
Sorry,
over.
that was me.
Oh,
sorry. That was COVID. That was COVID. I'm all alone. Don't worry.
You got porn star sneezing? That's the worst of the worst.
Don't worry. We cannot get COVID. That's the rule. If you eat ass, you're safe. You have built up immunities. Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting COVID.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Are people still eating ass in Tampa? Or is that
I hope they are, man. I fucking hope they are, or I'll turn my little ass around. Yeah, before I came here, I almost drove from LA here. And before I came, I hit my dad up. I was like, I have to go get my car checked out. You know, I just want to make sure I don't get, fucked, overcharged, right? So I like let him know, what's a quote for replacing your brakes? And my dad's actually a mechanic who can't drive because he's an alcoholic. Yeah. And this guy was like, just buy the parts. Hit me up on FaceTime and I'll walk you through all this. Well, my dad was also an absent father, so he must not know and remember that I don't know how to use a screwdriver, right? And this guy literally thought that I was going to be able to prop my car up and do this. It was definitely pretty wild. But yeah, it's interesting though. Like I have to say, like coming out here and seeing that, like nothing
Wait a minute.
these people.
I want to know if you got the fucking brakes changed or not. Don't bail out on me halfway on that story.
I got them. I did get them replaced because initially I was going to drive. So I did get them replaced. I think it was probably like 300. I can't remember. But I did get them checked because who wants to be like fucking stranded?
So
you didn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't do it yourself.
Oh hell no! Like hell no! You have to like prop a car up to do something like that. I don't know how to do that. I was like, when he
commented brakes in Florida.
He said what?
He said brakes in Florida.
Well, I don't know how to do that myself, but yeah, no, I don't know. It's wild out here. I wasn't sure if I could trust a mechanic in Florida.
You can't trust a mechanic anywhere.
Have you bought a Tiger yet?
No, not yet. But I feel like a gun's coming up on me.
Yes. $2 grand. $2 grand to get yourself a goddamn Tiger, tell you what.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a gator might be a little more powerful out here. Like people aren't fazed by tigers down here.
Right.
But the alligators,
It's such a common thing down there that people are just like, oh, there's a tiger. Just hit it in the head if it comes next to you. Smack it with a paper.
Yeah, if you've ever been out here actually in Ybor City, when you walk around Ybor City, there's like a bunch of like chicken running around the streets actually. It's just super casual. Everyone's like, we love it. Like a few years ago, the local
chickens
government
are
was
not
like,
casual. That's not like a casual thing.
It is so casual.
Casual.
Chickens are not casual.
Unless you work at KFC, that is not the casual lifestyle.
Yeah, literally, there were people like protesting a few years ago. They were like, listen, they were like, we are not allowing you guys to get rid of the chicken. Like, this is their home. Like, people were protesting, do we kick them out? Do we keep them? They literally, like, they have no address. They own
That's why Florida people stand up for the weirdest things. They'll let the dumbest shit happen in their state, and then they're like, you're going to get rid of chickens? Hold on, this is where I draw the goddamn line right here. I don't care if my cousin fucks my cousin, but you got to kill my chickens. Just living their free goddamn life. Fuck you, Carol Baskins.
No, it's pretty crazy, but no, like the chickens don't even get ID. They go to the clubs out there. Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. No, this is super wholesome. I love that there's some family here. It's super great to see everyone tuning in. My cousin and some of his friends actually came out here. They're in the chat. And it's interesting because my cousin's a guy, and whenever we go out together, people think we're like together. And I can tell by like the looks on the people around me. They're like, who's gonna let her know that he's and it's like it's interesting. It's like I either get that or I get like women that are like checking him out and they like think they're gonna steal my man. And I'm like, listen, boo, he sucks way more dick than you do. Like, it's not a thing. Yeah, but but it is interesting because I do think the axe eating community is probably the safest community right now. So I think that, you know, good on that shit, everyone. No grossness involved in that. But it's interesting. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm adopting pets. Everyone's like adopting a dog right now. And I'm just kind of like, they're all like, oh, I'm giving it a great home. I'm treating it so well. I'm feeding it well. And I'm like, I don't know. Like these are the types of people that I think like if they owned slaves, they'd be like bragging about how well they treat them. They're like, look at my little pets. Like I'm holding them hostage, but in luxury. They're like, they have LaCroix.
And sashimi.
Yeah, what was that earlier? That shit looked like a shredded grapefruit.
Oh,
It was supposed to look like sushi.
It was bullshit is what the fuck it was. It
Where did you
was
get that?
$14 goddamn dollars.
Oh, my heart.
It was some of that Florida sashimi shipped over.
Oh yeah. No, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't really fish, but actually no, I did back in the day. I have like a picture of me. I have a picture of me when I was a kid out here visiting my like father, and I'm like literally like I'm steering a boat, and people like whenever I show them the picture, they're like, you weren't really steering that boat by yourself. And I'm like, my dad is an alcoholic.
I just love how when you said father, there was like a question mark behind it. You're like, but my father? Do you not? Is he not like your real dad? Or sorry,
she don't know. He just showed up. Remember?
I didn't run the fact check. I didn't do the background check.
I love the fact that it's such a story, right?
Somebody came to claim her.
That when she tells this story, though, she forgets that she fished. She forgets like main facts about her life. She's like, I don't really fish. Oh wait, I do fish actually all the time.
Her daddy told her.
What the? I don't really like purple.
It came to me. I used to
her
fish.
Daddy told her. He took her fishing.
That is you gotta be a high motherfucker to forget things in your life like that you love.
I don't necessarily like I'm not like a live laugh kind of bitch.
It's a TV show. Fuck, I don't even know anymore.
It's not like I went to school for competitive fishing.
All right, Destiny, we have 2 more minutes left if there's anything that you want to hit hard on the head.
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. You guys have been fun, so I'll be sticking around. And yeah, you guys can follow me online at Destiny Lane. So
yeah.
Destiny.
Do you tell guys when you meet them it's Lalani to be like all exotic?
Definitely not. I'll be opposite.
You're in Florida now. You could pull that shit. Destiny Lalani. I'm in music videos for P. Diddy and whatnot.
I don't have to like change my last name to be exotic. I mean, I'm Puerto Rican, Dominican, and Cuban. So I think I'm just kind of.
That's exotic.
Oh yeah, you could pass for it. You could pass for it.
That's totally exotic. To white people, brown is exotic. You can just lay on the beach for 4 hours and be like, look at it, that's exotic.
Yeah.
Destiny Lane, ladies and gentlemen. You said you got family in here. Who's Destiny's family? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if that's your. Let me see. I'm trying to find your family here.
Their faces
not showing themselves.
so you won't see.
Don't be embarrassed. Oh, okay. You little butt fuckers. Okay. I can't see nobody. We have a lot of people in here, though. I love how the Fosters are just hanging in. Where are you guys?
I love them.
What time is it where you're from?
Where you're from?
Have them unmute.
Yeah.
Unmute yourself.
11:30.
11:30?
Yeah, 11:38. Yeah.
Hey, you guys are here. What the hell?
Yeah. Well,
some party animals.
They're in Florida.
Your son is funny.
Your son is funny, yes. Just beats the shit out of Matlock, huh? Fucking Murder, She Wrote ain't got shit on Stoner Rob.
Do they still play?
Been telling people for years I'm better than Andy Griffith.
Turn us off.
Yeah. It's 11:30 where they're from. They're hanging strong. My grandpa went to sleep like 8 hours ago. All right. Where is Aaron? Are you with me, Aaron?
What up? What up? What's good?
I'm trying to find you real quick. Trying to find you.
What's up?
Hold on. Why can't I find Aaron?
You don't see me?
What's going on? Oh, there he is. What up, Aaron?
What's good, bro?
Aaron's like John Cena.
What's going on?
Hey, I'm chilling, man. Kicking it. What'd you say? I'm like, who?
Aaron, you're like John Cena because you can't see me.
Yeah.
If only I was like John Cena. It was. What you saying, Rob?
It was a little lame ass joke over here.
All right, give me a break. That was one of the best jokes you've heard. That was better than my Apple joke.
Yo, man, I've been chilling, man. Chilling at the crib. I don't know, fucking doing apps. I've been trying to stay productive, but I ended, I don't know, just been beating my meat at the crib for like fucking. If I don't know. It makes me feel weird though, cause like you ever be on like porn websites and then the porn website make you feel bad for being on the porn website. You be on there like, you doing beating your meat by yourself again, you loser. What is this?
How many times have you masturbated today?
Right. There's plenty of ladies around the corner ready to get their cheeks clapped right now. What are you doing? Click this link.
It's all. Meet a real girl.
And then you click the link, and it's like, psych, that was just a computer virus. Should have kept beating your meat, you idiot. What are you doing? You probably have a small penis too. Here's 11 steps to help you out with that. Right here.
It's just a message. Hey, you little dick loser, you got a goddamn virus.
Right. Look, man.
If you're ready to do this, I will bring you in. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen him from Foxhole, Jubilee Media. Also, you can check out all of his comedy music streaming right now on all different platforms. And check him out on the Pink House podcast, the one and only Martinez.
Yeah, get him, Aaron.
We out
Get
here.
him.
Doing what we gotta do out here, you know what I'm saying? You already know what I'm on, beating my meat. So that was part of the intro. Aaron Monte. Oh shit. I don't know, man. I've also been eating a lot more Taco Bell than I care to admit during the quarantine. I didn't even know I enjoyed it like that. Had no my shit. I didn't know. But I also feel like Taco Bell is like the white people's like plot to destroy Latino people. I think that's what it is. There's like, have you ever seen a Taco Bell menu? There ain't like no Mexican food on a Taco Bell. Like, what the fuck is a Crunchwrap Supreme? You tell me what the fuck a Crunchwrap Supreme really is in Mexico. You're not gonna find that Doritos Locos Taco. You just come on. They're not even trying. Not a single tamale. Not like a pupusa. Nothing. You're not even gonna try a little bit. I don't know. It don't make sense to me. I've been thinking. I've had too much time to think about Taco Bell. I feel like Taco Bell meetings just be at Taco Bell Incorporated in a tall building, and it's just a group of a bunch of white dudes, and there's one dude in the front. He's like, "Okay, you got to figure out how to get the people to invest in more Taco Bell products. Any ideas to get them to buy more Taco Bell?" And it's a dude in the back, and he's like, "We could get them to. We could just make more Mexican food." He's like, "Mexican food? What the hell kind of idea is that with Mexican food? Get the hell out of the room, Jose. We don't need Mexican food at a time like this." And dude raised his hand and he's like, all right, I got it. We could put Fritos in the burritos. And he's like, "That's what I'm talking about, Chad. That's the kind of idea you need here at Taco Bell Incorporated. You better take notes, Jose. You won't last long here." Jose's like, "My name is Gerald. Stop calling me Jose. I don't know why you guys keep saying that shit." I'm trying to get some weed off of Stoner Rob. I'm not gonna lie to you, because whatever that was, I want to sleep in that. I want to sleep in all those bags of weed. All those bags of weed. I was in Louisiana like a year or two ago, and I went to go buy some weed with my cousins in Louisiana, and it's not a fun experience at all. You ever in California when you go buy weed, you be like, oh yeah, I gotta go to the weed store. It's about to be great. We want to see what the selection is. Nigga, it's a nigga with a gun on his lap on a front porch in a rocking chair in Louisiana. And it's like niggas are taking a and then they like gesture with the gun. You want some weed? Come on, right this way, right this way. Like, come on, dog. This is a corner store stop where I'm from, my nigga. Like, you gotta relax with that shit. I ain't never that serious, man. Never that serious. I'll reiterate some things that were said earlier. Fuck Carol Baskin. I'm gonna add one. Fuck the police. Let's see.
Yeah.
Not all of them, just the white ones. The white racist ones. The white racist ones they gotta go, man. I don't know. I don't know. There ain't no room for this shit, because I got a family that are police and shit too, and I don't know. They ain't snapping with their knees and shit, so I'm just trying to fucking figure out what to do out here with the shit. I don't know. I always try to figure out, like, I've been thinking about what it's like to be like a white supremacist. I'm like, damn, like, how much hate do you gotta have in your heart to be a white supremacist? Like, that's just crazy to me, man. Like, do you like have to hate that like everything like colored people of color like have created? Like, do you just hate like stoplights on the street, or like peanut butter, or like or like jazz music in the 1920s? Like, do you just hate all this shit? Like, white supremacists sit home like angry on Martin Luther King Day, like, this is some bullshit. It's nice to have a day off, but for this guy, I can't fucking believe it. No, I'm going to work. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going in. I don't give a shit. Yeah, what else is there to talk about? All my jokes have been like masturbation related. What was it? The fuck else is there to do? I don't know. I've been starting to feel bad.
Keep them coming.
You said what?
Keep them coming.
Literally.
Oh, damn. Listen, I'm starting to feel bad for the amount of times I beat my meat, man. You know, so I feel guilty about it at this point in time. I feel guilty. Theo's like, yo, Theo's already feeling me. I'm feeling guilty.
Harry, you're going to hell, dog.
right. Especially because I grew up Catholic. So I don't know if anyone else grew up Catholic, but like they teach you like from an early age, you can go to hell like really easy. Like, if you bust any nuts before marriage, like you go straight there, man. I remember being like 13 years old hearing about that shit, and I was like, man, like I'm like 14 years old, like I can't even like touch my genitalia. I'm trying to explore my body. How am I supposed to do shit like this? It don't make no sense at all, man. Like, straight to hell for this shit? That doesn't seem fair to me. So I used to try to rationalize it, and I was like, man, maybe you don't go straight to hell right away. Maybe it's something like maybe a certain amount of times you beat your meat before you go to hell. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I always try to figure out like what is the number of times where Jesus is like, all right, no more heaven for you, dog. You can't come inside. You have beat your meat like the maximum amount of times for you to get into heaven. I don't know. I always imagine like after I die, I'm in the line to heaven, and Jesus is in the front, and he's like checking people in on his iPad, and he's looking at it, and he's like, okay, let's check your record. He wears his glasses like this. He's like, let's see, first, next up, come right up. Okay, let's check your record. Okay. Oh, you have done the Lord's work. Come right on. Come on inside. My son. Now, next up, and bring the next person up. He's like, oh, my daughter, you have done magnificent with your time on earth. Come right on in. And I try to like sneak in real quick. I'm trying to like sneak inside. And he's like, oh, excuse me. Where you headed? My son? And I'm like, oh, I was just going to like sneak into heaven real quick, try to see what was up with heaven. And he's like, oh, no, there's no need for sneaking around here. We can just check your record. Let's see. Aaron Monte, is it? And he pulls up my record and he's like, okay, not bad. Okay, good. Now let's check your meat beat record. Let's see what that's looking like. He pulls up the meat beat record and he's looking at it. He's like, oh no. Oh, sweet Mary, mother of me. Oh, my dad. No. Oh my, you have to look at this. He turns it to me. He's like, every day for the past 12 years. And he starts scrolling up. Every day for the past. Oh no. When I put your meat on this earth, I did not expect for it to get beat that often. This is not going to work. You're going to have to go straight to hell. The stairs are to the left. I'm like, I got to take the stairs now? This is some bullshit. Looks boring up here anyways. I don't know. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't give a shit, man.
You got 2 minutes, Aaron. 2 minutes.
Oh, perfect. Because I have nothing left to say. I'm just playing. I got more to say. I'm just playing.
He beat his meat more than that.
Yeah.
I pictured Jesus wearing the Steve Jobs turtleneck in that story.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh shit. All right. I don't know. What else? I mean, what else should we talk about, man? I had a joke about Korean barbecue, but that might be outdated since the COVID shit, man. It was okay, I'll tell you about it. Here we go. I'll tell you the joke. I'll tell you the joke real quick. Here it is. I like Korean barbecue, but my grandma ruined that shit for me. I was at her house, and I like to go to a lot of Korean barbecue places in like Gardena and Torrance. I grew up in LA, and my grandma was there. She's like, "Aaron, do you like Korean barbecue?" And I was like, "Yes." And I mean, I love Korean barbecue. That's my shit. Like, that's my favorite. She was like, "They eating dogs over there," and I was like, "No, not cool. You can't just be saying shit like that. That's not how it works." And she was like, "I don't know." And then she took out her iPad and put up an article of all the Korean barbecue restaurants that got rated with dog meat. And she, like, scrolling through the pictures, just like Jesus was doing, was like, I was like, oh my God, like, this is crazy. Like, this is way too close to home. I did not think, like, this would be something that would be happening in this, like, close to places that I might be going. Like, because the chances are I may have eaten dog meat at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about it, and I was like, damn, if I've eaten dog meat, hear me out here. Dog meat might be delicious, is what I'm saying. Because if I've had it, before y'all pull back on me, it's not your dogs. Your dogs are safe at home. I don't. I'm just saying, if I've accidentally had dog meat, I ain't had no problems with it. I didn't have any problems with it at all.
They out here eating ass and shit. So
He's like, you're all about beat your
I was
meat
thinking about how
and
crazy.
dog meat.
What'd you say?
You're all about eat. What is it? Beat your meat and eat dog meat.
Dog meat. Meet and greet. It don't matter. I don't give a shit.
He there for it.
All right, fuck this joke. I'm not even gonna finish this shit. It's really long. I'm not gonna lie. I just found out I had not had enough time for it in 2 minutes, my nigga. All I'm saying is there's more people in this world eating dog meat than not eating dog meat. So you know what I'm saying? Who's really wrong here? You know what I mean? Like,
if you don't know, does it count?
Exactly. All right, that's my time. I'm Aaron Monte. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @TheRealAaronMon. It's help her up.
Yeah, Aaron. That's what's up. You did it.
Hey,
Hated by PETA.
What? Hey, Rob.
Yes.
Can I show you some new blunt wraps I got?
Yeah, let me see your blunt wraps, Theo.
All right, it's a triple M stick grilled squid flavor.
Oh
shit! What the fuck is that? That's a dog treat.
No, exactly. Look, you see the Vietnamese symbols at the bottom.
Yeah, they're blunt rolls.
Where'd you get those from? What Asian did you bang to get those?
Some shit is not FDA.
Rob, it says 98% seaweed, 1% sugar.
Ew.
0.5% salt, flavor enhancer with
vegan.
You're gonna smoke a Tootsie Roll?
Salt and sugar? What the fuck are you smoking? You fucking idiot.
Next.
Oh wait, no, you're right. It is a seaweed snack. I'm sorry. I didn't see that top part. Roasted seaweed. I should have read. I'm too high.
You want to make a viral video? Huh? Me and you should smoke that anyway. We can make a fucking funny video to be like Stoner Rob and Kenny G smoke seaweed wrap. Still looks like a cross between Kenny G and then you guys remember that movie with Cher called Mask?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm the sexy. I'm the sexy mask.
You're Roxy Dennis.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
Rob,
Rocky.
I also bought a coconut.
Nice.
You bought a what?
I bought a coconut.
It's a solid
like
right there.
Roasted coconut.
So that's as close as I'm getting to Hawaii. Theo, you buy some weird shit. I feel like your EBT people look at you and they're like, look at your purchases last month.
Rob, remember when I bought 2 bananas and 2 bottles of water and it was exactly $4.20?
Yeah, that's how the fuck only white people can remember shit like this, dude.
Remember that one time?
Yes, I have to be like, oh yeah, I would never in my life just remember some shit like that.
Rob, how it like that?
Adderall.
It's an iconic moment. It's in the Hall of Fame of weed moments. Of course, it's memorable.
2 bananas and 2 waters, because who buys that besides like a gay dude on West Hollywood or fucking, you know, a stoner? A Theo Manhattan.
Dude, whatever, man.
I had 1 sardine, that's why I didn't have 2 sardines. Mitch Hedberg. All right, let's keep rolling. Let's keep this party going. Allie, you with me?
What up? Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Oh, what's going on? Allie, how you doing? Where are you tuned in from?
I am in LA. I'm in my apartment.
Yeah. Riveting stuff, Allie. Riveting stuff going on.
What's up?
I said riveting stuff. Riveting stuff.
I'm in my bed. I created my own background because my computer Zoom backgrounds don't work.
Oh, is that where the magic happens? That's what you're supposed to say. That's what every douchebag dude at OC says. This is my bed. It's where the magic happens.
Absolutely.
She said absolutely.
Yeah, no, I'm just here chilling. I've been smoking a lot. I have not been working. I work in production and like live touring and stuff. So my industry is kind of dead right now. So I've been doing this a lot.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
And yeah.
You gotta smoke.
Try not to, you know, sink into nothingness, you know.
What kind of weed do you see yourself buying mostly? Sativas, indicas, hybrids?
I like a good sativa dominant hybrid. I need sativa during the day because indica just knocks me out. I'm weak. Even though I've been smoking for like 17 years, I don't know, just it gets me. But but the straight sativa is like a little too heady for me. So right now I'm smoking this Connected Gelinade.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
But the cheat with this is that the outdoor is like $30 instead of $70 for their regular rates. So,
oh yeah, that sun-grown lifestyle.
And it tastes really good still. And I'm high. I mean,
that's right. We get these boxes. We get these boxes delivered to us full of weed called Pause and Plays. They're fucking amazing. We just got a new one today. It's all sativa.
Damn.
Yeah. Sylvia's gonna love that one too. So, are you ready to rock and roll?
Hell yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, raise the excitement. Put your hands together for the one and only Allie Berkowitz.
What up? Just a warning. This is a warning. I'm too high for this. This is a general warning. I always wear this. I know someone said earlier that, like, you know, she smokes weed before anything. Same. You know, it's just life. That's my baseline, basically. You know, like you have your zero. So that's how I get to my zeros. Smoking. But yes, I'm Allie Berkowitz. That loosely translates to Allie Jew. I host another 420 friendly show called Best Buds. We haven't been doing anything online, but you may have been to our shows. I host it with Austin Lee. Together we are Stoned Cold Burke Austin. And yeah, a weird name that we stuck with. And I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy that multiple 420 friendly shows exist. I mean, that's a great, well, it was a great world to live in. We'll see what happens. I miss being able to see and smell weed up close though before buying it. I really, like, I do feel when I think back about it now how unsanitary it was, but like you just want to like smell it and like really get a nice look at it, and you can't anymore at the shops or anything, so you kind of just like have to do your research. I love weed. I've been smoking a lot during quarantine, like I said. I've had like a few very high moments where it's like, you know, you're high one kind of moments. Like I was at the stairs to go downstairs, but I waited in front of it as though it was the elevator and just stood there. Nothing came. I tried to use my car keys to open my front door, you know, stuff like that. Really, because I got high moments. Does anyone like psychedelics here? Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, approaching quarantine for me, which has affected me more than I think maybe the previous people, has been kind of like a trip where we legit phase shifted into a coronavirus reality. During the transition, I felt sick to my stomach and nothing seemed real. But now we're all just like in this reality. And instead of a beautiful veil over everything, it's COVID and it sucks. But it was just like this ride, and now we're here. It's not like a bad trip, but it's a trip that's bad. And the quarantine has been rough around me mentally more than anything because it magnified like my anxiety. So it's different for everyone, you know? I've heard a lot about people talking to inanimate objects during quarantine. Something I've been doing for a while, you guys. That was a pre-quarantine thing. I always talk to myself too. You know how when you think people are talking to themselves, but then you realize they have AirPods in their ears and they're just like walking and talking? That's like me, but like no AirPods. I'm not actually talking to anyone, just myself. So more on me being crazy. I can't watch Matilda again because I go through this days-long thing where I think I can control shit with my mind.
I do that.
And I lose 2 days just like staring at shit, like
trying to move it. Yes.
Probably you might not. You shouldn't. I have some quarantine hot takes. No kids, more dogs, never going on a cruise, move to New Zealand, wash your fucking hands. I've realized I have no value in an apocalyptic situation, so I'm trying to change that. I don't know how yet, but I'm gonna work on being more
Just
valuable.
keep smoking, it'll come to you.
Yeah, I mean, if you have suggestions, I am just working on being more valuable in an apocalyptic situation. Should shit really hit the fan, you know? Oh, thanks, babe. Someone's got to roll the blunts. That's my boyfriend.
I'm there. Yeah, I got you. You buy it, I'll roll it.
He gets it. I've been talking to my parents a lot. They worry about me. My mom is an interesting character. Everyone's got like moms, right? Well, not everyone. Sorry, that was insensitive. But some people have weird moms. My mom says the wrong things for things a lot. She'll be like, oh, that's a whole other bowl of cherries. Or, oh, well, that's in a whole other dementia. No, Mom.
Oh, God.
No. She thought the bad guy in the last Batman movie was the poker. The poker. She's just she thinks Calabasas is Casablanca, you know, like she confuses words like that. But he was talking about my brother. I have a younger brother, and she was talking about how this one year he just like really came out of his shell. But she was like, oh, Zach really came out of the closet.
Oh, God.
Which is fine, but he didn't. She, you know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but he didn't. She just says funny things. She was playing doubles tennis one day, and I guess she was wearing a pair of like built-in shorts she had recently worn because she went to hit the ball and a previous pair of underwear fell out of her little shorts onto the tennis court.
Mama.
Yep. She once drove away with one of the car wash people still in her back seat, cleaning the car. Yep. She was just in a really big rush, I guess, because she was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, got in the car, drove away, and saw someone in her rearview mirror. A little Guatemalan woman was in her rearview mirror. My mom started screaming, freaking out, pulled over, and let her out. But you know, this is the woman I grew up with, so you know, crazy just happens. You know, anyone have crazy parents? Like weird, crazy, like weird, crazy.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Anyone on birth control?
Yes.
Cool. Me, I'm on birth control. I have a boyfriend, and you know, we want to like be able to do our thing. So, birth control for me. Even though I'm on birth control, I wish there was an appropriate forum and wish I could express my immense relief when I find out I'm not pregnant every month. I'm just always so relieved, right? So I want to tell the world, but Twitter just like hasn't been working because my parents follow me, and I feel like they don't like that, you know? They don't like that content. Well, how much am I done?
Oh God.
You got 2 minutes.
Cool. I like realized I wasn't timing it. I like just stared at the timer and it still said 10 minutes. So that did not help me.
Time just stopped while you were talking.
Time stopped. It did. Oh my God, that happened in a show I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of TV, you guys. I watched a lot of TV. I know a lot of people have been reading. I wish I had been. But I've just been watching TV. God, I don't even know if I had anything else to say that I haven't done before. If you didn't go for a drive in LA during quarantine, guys, you missed out on the thrill of a lifetime, I have to tell you. Never did I ever imagine I would get to drive in LA without traffic and like, I don't know, like I've never been so happy. Is that crazy? It was amazing. All I've ever wanted was to take the hill from the top of La Cienega on Sunset down without hitting any lights or anyone and ever having to put like my gas or anything, just like coasting. And I got to do it. It took a few tries, but it was amazing. So you missed out on that. That's over. Until the second wave of coronavirus. Can't wait. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be done. Also fuck Carol Baskin, fuck hate, fuck all of it. Definitely fuck racism, but like, why does anyone hate? Like, they're so stupid. They're fucking stupid. I don't understand hate in general, but I mean, except maybe directed towards Carol Baskin, but because she totally killed her husband. But everyone knows that, and I feel like everyone here also knows the latter. Hopefully, otherwise, fuck you. But maybe still have a good night. I don't know.
Yeah, she did that shit.
All right. Yes, she fucking did it. I'm out. Thanks, guys.
She did it.
Give it up
She did all
for
about it.
Aivy, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look at this, dude. I got this weed beef jerky, Max. I've been eating this whole show.
Rob, you look like wheat beef jerky.
You taste like weed beef jerky.
How would you know? Is it because I shared my second banana and water with you?
Yeah.
Good? Is it good?
It is really good. And I don't just say that because they pay us to. We eat it.
I'll ask you offline later.
This is amazing beef jerky right here, you guys.
Jerky?
Stone Age. Yeah, it's jerky, but look at it. They had to make it look like, oh, I hate opening this. This thing's like,
Space proof.
yeah, shit. And childproof. And I'm over here feeling like I know I'm not smarter than a fifth grader when it comes to opening this shit.
That's one of my favorite things about legalization or not favorite things is trying to give the weed, the jar, not the jar or the whatever the container is to a random person and just have them try to open it.
It's bullshit.
Can't do it.
Hey, look at these. Look at these. Look at these jerky.
Whoa.
Are they turkey links?
Yeah. Look at. Look at. Tell me this
I
don't
want
look
that
like
though.
anal beads. Anal beads.
No, see now I don't want to eat it. No, I don't want to eat it.
Smells like teriyaki.
What was that?
Oh, wait, say no, say no.
I'm sleeping, babe. I'm sleeping.
Hey Rob, about the Miami
for days with all this fucking meat on my face. Ew. How many of you said that? Not you, Sylvia. I know you've said that.
Well, oh yeah, I've said that. I've said that.
Twice today. Twice
Well,
today.
you know.
You know.
Oh, it's on my meat. So, we're going to keep this show going. The whole show like this. That's enough promo for that wiener jerky. Now, Zachary, you with me, Zach? You gotta unmute your shit, Zach.
Zach, unmute it.
Hi, how's it going? Hi. Thanks so much for having me.
Zach is Zachary Foster. Where are you tuned in from?
But I'm going to take us on a journey through many places.
All right. Jackson, did you say you're on a journey right now?
I'm going to take us all on a journey. I'm going to take us all on a journey.
Okay, are your parents asleep in the next room and you can't wake them up? Is that what's going on?
No, my parents are smoking weed in Michigan right now watching this.
I was gonna say they're in the feed.
The Fosters? Is that the fucking Foster?
Those are my parents.
You're a real life foster child. You're a real life foster child.
Whole life, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, your parents are cool as shit, bro. Why'd you even leave their house? I would have stayed there till I was fucking 65.
It's me to leave and join adulthood.
All right. I am really, I don't know if I'm intrigued or turned on by the voice Zachary's bringing out here, but we're going to let him roll with it. Zachary, you got 10 minutes. Let's do the damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. Zachary Foster. Yeah, boy, Zachary Foster.
Thank you all. Thank you all. So since my whole immediate family is in this room right now, I figured I would tell you a story about my childhood. So I grew up in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, in an unincorporated wooded area on a dirt road. There's more people in this room than my whole elementary school. I was the only kid in my grade. It was a 45-minute bus ride, so I grew up without friends. Yeah, like to illustrate the point, the cool kid, Chad, had a birthday party, and at his house, the entire school bus got off, except for me. My sister turned around and waved, but I just felt really kind of guilty because then the bus driver had to drive a whole bus 45 minutes for one loser kid that couldn't get invited to a birthday party at a school of 18 kids. So, that was kind of like, this is my socializing. So the one thing that I really looked forward to growing up was my parents had these friends that had a farm. So they, when they would go out of town, I would get to watch the farm. And I would water the plants, feed the chickens, and they had a pig. And me and this pig, we instantly clicked. It was instant bonding. They have the same organ layout as a human being. They're pretty close, so they're pink, whatever. So we were really, I would hang out in the pigsty, and
Why do I love him?
So Frederick and he wasn't named Frederick, but I looked him in his eyes. He was a gentleman, and he deserved a gentleman's name. So Frederick and I spent so much time together, and that was my first best friend growing up. The only and it was so rural. Like quarantine feels like summer vacation to me. The only other thing I ever looked forward to is at the end of every summer, we would go to this big camping event out on the beach where there's tons of people and kids vaguely my age. So that was very exciting, So you'd get there and it's already people there. They hand you a plate of food you're eating, right when you get out of the car, and I hear high-pitched voices down by the beach. So I'm very excited. I run down to the beach because I'm going to find out if I can catch a Frisbee, because I knew I could throw one. Never had one come back, I was just lonely. So I get down there, and right away, I see just
oh no,
right over the fire is Frederick.
No.
He's intact, it was devastating. It was absolutely devastating. Your first best friend, right? And a lot of people have friends that they've lost, and that's really sad. It is. Not a lot of people have seen their best friend cooked whole, and even less people have realized they've been eating him for 15 minutes. So I remember I asked my parents if I could be a vegetarian, and they were like,
no.
I mean, that's not a thing. And I'm like, there's a word for it, so it's a thing. But regardless, they were like, I realize now they already knew most people were going to hate me in life, so they wanted to help me out. But I've been thinking about the invention of the guillotine a lot lately. I guess so that's a guillotine. So it was used to cut people's heads off. So what was really bugging me out about the guillotine existing at all is that started as a prototype. Somebody troubleshot that. They were like, no, I'm staying the course until it works. I'm going to get the sharp enough blade, the right height, the weight, the rope. I'm going to do all of this, and I'm going to name it after myself, this beheading device, and it's going to be open to the fucking public and all of this. And then after all of that, you get it perfect, right? You get this guy, that was trying to live, put him in there, chop his head off, and the head goes flying into the audience. They need a basket. So now they're knocking on the best basket maker in France's door, who's this beautiful, peaceful artist that only ever thought cooling bread wrapped in cloth and little girls collecting flowers was gonna be his life, his legacy, woven, beautiful, peaceful things. And now they're like, we need you to make head baskets. And this is just this is the worst, Now he's studying what's not gonna soak through and make it fall. All the heads fall out when you're walking away, and it's just he starts drinking. He loses his family, and this guy's full life ends with. I guess what I'm trying to tell you all is that the government will pervert any art form. They'll just stick it to you, You're making baskets, now you're part of an execution. It's sick. And so I guess since my parents are here and they learned how to use the technology that is Zoom, and I'm pretty impressed. They didn't even text me and ask me or anything. So I'm gonna just end. I'm gonna just end on this. So there was a time where my mom wasn't particularly good at technology, and she sent me an email. And before I even opened the email, I read the subject line, and it said, "Grandpa's dead." Open the email. Zach, I don't know how to tell you this. So she broke it to me lately. So thank you. I'm going to give the time back.
Give it up.
Zach!
That is great. It comes from a long line of head basket sewers. That's the Foster family tradition. Look at his parents are nodding like, yeah, we've been sewing head baskets since the good old country. And they're damn proud of it. Look, his parents are proud of every decision that he's made in his life. They're like, we're damn proud.
I wish.
He's look at, not my president. Look at them, keep throwing it out. Well, I was going to ask you how you stand politically, but I guess that's already been answered. That was going to be my next question. I had it written down right here. Ask the Fosters their political stance on the presidential debate. But we've already gotten there. So, all right, cool. Fosters, you're awesome. Zach, you're amazing. You come from a long line of funny people, I can tell right now. Your dad.
They're all funny.
I loved your dad on Everybody Loves Raymond. That is the greatest. All right, now, where's my boy? Where's Rivers? Is Rivers in there?
That's me right here. Hello.
What's going on, Rivers? Where are you calling from?
Hollywood, California, where if you see behind me, that sliding glass door is the 101 freeway. So if you hear helicopters, explosions, sirens, that's what's going on. I've tried to keep my thing on mute because the world is literally ending on the other side of my sliding glass door there. So, you know.
Are there riots on the 101 right now?
Yeah, and they're moving this way. To quote Jurassic Park, they're flocking this way.
Yeah, I'm off the 101 and Sunset.
Okay, yeah, I'm at 101 in Vermont, so you've got a little more time than I do. So,
yeah, I was like, but I went up that way and tried to get off the freeway, and they were blocked down on Channel 5 down there on Sunset. They had it all blocked out. I was like, oh man, shit, it's going down. I'm grabbing PlayStations and TVs.
Hell
We're doing
yeah,
this
dude.
shit. We're doing it.
I'm gonna stay right here in my apartment.
Sylvia, I'll get you some shit. You just send me a shopping list. We're looting. April 26, 1992, there was a riot on the streets. Tell me, where were you?
Right here.
Deja vu. Rivers, are you ready to rock and roll? I see the guitars. I know you're ready to rock and roll.
Shit. Well, hey, I got a banjo too, so I don't know.
Man, I feel like pre 2004, you got No Pussy with the Banjo, and then Hipster era, and like 2004, all the pussy with the banjo.
Hey, no, I'm from Alabama, baby. We're stuck in 1861. I got, I can clean up with a banjo where I'm from, baby.
Hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only banjo playing, rock and roll guitar playing, Rivers Langley. Give it up.
Hey, all right. I mean, I could just go like straight into what I kind of wanted to talk about up top, because it is insane outside right now for obvious and you know, frankly, good reasons. But is anybody here on Citizen? Do y'all know what Citizen is?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
like, because if you don't, like, it's a thing that I think they only have it in, like, bigger cities. They haven't moved it out to the suburbs yet, which is probably good, because it is an app that goes on your phone that alerts you anytime there's, like, a police report. So in the middle of the night, Citizen will just, like, ding, and you look at it, and it's like, you know, naked person juggling fire outside. You're like, okay, this is terrifying. Why do I need to know this? You know? So it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing with Citizen, where it's like, okay, do I want to know about the horrors going outside of my home, or don't I? Like, is it better to just have it a mystery? Like, I know I live in a terrible neighborhood. I don't need specifics about, you know, what they're doing out there. But I have been saving on my phone all of my Citizen updates since the quarantine started.
Oh, God.
And so I was just gonna run them down, because what has been happening, I think, is as this pandemic progresses, people are getting nuttier and nuttier with it. You know, that's the only way to describe it, is because I've been able to trace it through the Citizen updates, because when the thing started, it would be normal. It'd be like normal shit, right? Like, it'd be like, oh, a man with a knife. And you're like, okay, yeah, everybody's got a knife. This is East Hollywood. What do you mean? Who gives a shit? But as the pandemic has gone on, the weaponry and the mode of attack has gotten more and more surreal.
The mode of attack?
This is, I am not kidding. I didn't write this down. I haven't prepared for this in any way, because I haven't thought about comedy in 2 months. This is just actual Citizen updates from my neighborhood. All right. Report of man with 2 hammers at a deli. Report of a man wielding a golf club at passersby on the 101. Okay, so guy on the freeway getting some time with the holes. Report of a man with a metal pole. Report of a man with a pellet gun. A report of a woman with a pipe. So that's awesome, like gender equality and shit in my neighborhood. You know, we got crazy guys with golf clubs, and the ladies are getting in on it too with their metal pipes. Report of an assault involving a stick behind the Rite Aid. All right. Man with box cutter, man with machete. Okay, now we're getting into Jason Voorhees territory. I love it. Report of a man armed with a hammer smashing cars. Which is so funny that, like, you know, the world ends and you expect it to be, you know, I don't know, something more exciting than essentially the beginning of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Just the, you know, the monkey found the bone and now he's smashing a rock. Like, that's what we're reduced to. Report of a, oh, I love this progression. Okay, so report of a person threatened with a bat. And you're like, oh, that's no good. And then the next one, report of a man assaulted by a bat. You're like, oh, well, at least you circled the square. I know how the story ends. Yeah. Report of a man armed with a knife and pepper spray. Okay, double clutching. Men with knives. Okay, multiple men, multiple knives. I love that. Man assaulted at a bakery. Ugh, how pissed have y'all ever been at a bakery? You know what I mean? Like, bakery. I'm. You can look at me. You know, I got the shit. I love some carbs, baby. Bakery is my happy spot. I'm not gonna be punching anybody. The only thing I'm assaulting at a bakery is a fucking scone. Report of a, oh, I love this. Report of a man armed with a baseball bat and a wooden sword. It's like, I don't know. I like the wooden sword is fun. It's Shakespearean. They used to call that a rapier back in the day. Man attempted to throw a couch off a roof, which, hey, this is America. That's your right. If it's your couch and your roof, you should be allowed to throw a couch off a roof. I'm not casting aspersions on this person. And then finally, my absolute favorite one here. Let's see. I got to get back to it. Let's see, pellet gun pipe. Where was it? That. Oh yes, finally. Report of a man with a gun at a car crash scene. And so that one, this one was like especially weird because I was like, all right, is it that he was in the most logical thing is he was in the car and there was a car crash and then he got out and was like, you fucking hit me with a gun, right? But I actually like to think it'd be better if, you know, he wasn't involved. It was just a car crash and then just a guy with a gun was like, hey, car crash, and then just kind of ran into it, you know? It's like, shit's already wild. Like, what I'm saying is that if this thing goes on long enough, we are eventually going to end up in a scenario where, because I saw one the other day that I forgot to put down that said, man weaponizing a skateboard at McDonald's. And I was like, what the fuck? What? Okay.
Natalie.
Weaponizing a skateboard. I assume they mean he's wielding a skateboard as if it was a weapon. You know, but to me, weaponizing sounds like he's turning it into like, you know, some sort of nitro scooter from Mad Max or some shit. Like he's adding a flamethrower and a 2-stroke, you know, and now we're gonna have the Nitro King versus Lord Ginormous on the 101 at noon. It's gonna be awesome. So that's what's happening in LA is the citizen updates. I don't know. I know a lot of people are listening from Los Angeles, but I'm not sure if y'all are all from Southern California originally. As I mentioned, I'm from Alabama, and I've been tracking. As you know, they've been, you know, one of the least safe states as far as this goes. So basically, my home state is now a gigantic national petri dish, and we're just gonna see what's happening with this whole thing. But there is I don't know what's wrong with me. I have some sort of sickness where I have to be reading insane right-wing Facebook groups all the time. And there is one that everyone should join if you just really want to get nutty with it. It's called Reopen Alabama. And it is a Facebook group with 30,000 of the biggest psychopaths in the Yellowhammer State, all, you know, oinking and calling about, you know, Red Lobster not being open and shit like that. But it's kind of spoiled me on insane right-wing people on Facebook, because now this group is so insane that when I see regular Republicans arguing in like threads, I'm just like, y'all are so boring, because the Reopen Alabama Facebook page has guys saying stuff like this. This is a real thing that I pulled. They were talking about the, you know, the coronavirus or something, and somebody cited a study that was done on, I guess, contamination in an enclosed space that was done by NASA, because they have to deal with stuff like that because, you know, they're in a closed space. And a guy in the comments said, "Ha, space and NASA are fake." So that says a lot. Space. Did you get that? Space is fake. He says, Tower of Babel? Ha! Nimrod was trying to reach the crystal glass-like ceiling called the firmament. He had to be stopped. Nothing gets out of here until Jesus comes back. And I'm like, you can't go back to just regular Republicans after that. I need crazy people. Nothing less will do. I need a guy who doesn't believe in space. Don't come at me with your capital gains tax. Don't come at me with this bullshit about protesters. I need a guy who doesn't think the earth is real. That's what I want. That's all I want.
You got 2 minutes, Rivers. You got 2 minutes.
Thank you, brother. Hey, I was going to ask you, Rob, have you been to the grocery store at all? Like, do you have any crazy grocery store stories?
Oh, bro, crazy. No, because I'm one of those motherfuckers that if I see the line at the grocery store, I'm like, I could get noodles from the liquor store.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, this is actually the last thing I was going to talk about. Actually, does involve I guess it's the Circle K. I approached this Circle K. I was just trying to get you know, a drink, and inside the Circle K, you know, they have the little rollers where they have the hot dogs, and you can get a hot dog. There's no hot dogs because it's open, and they are afraid people will cough on the hot dogs. So there's no hot dogs on the rollers, which, you know, it's sad, but this is the new normal and stuff. But the sign that they put on the hot dog thing to say they were not going to have hot dogs was great. It says, "Valued guest, we here at Circle K are temporarily discontinuing the roller grill program. Sorry for the inconvenience, and thank you for your continued loyalty." And I was thinking, you know, of all the programs the government has had to roll back, I think the saddest one is the roller grill program. So,
Our condolences.
That's my time. Thank y'all so much for having me. This was fun as shit. I love this.
Yes. They're like, We got to cut funding on the Help Kids Get Off the Street program. Also, the roller hot dogs at Circle
Yeah,
K.
they call it a program. It's so grandiose. It's like, just say, hey, we don't got fucking hot dogs.
Where do you enroll in that program? Where do you?
I know. I've been in that program my whole life, baby. Look at me.
Right? When are you graduating? You should be like a counselor of the program, bro.
Hey Rob, I wonder if they have rollover points.
Oh, hey now, is he a fucking comedian, Theo? It's good to see you, Theo. By the way, sorry, man.
Rivers, you kicked ass, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Theo is here for inspiration and reassurance.
Hey man, I've been podcasting basically every day since this thing started, so you know I'm all fired up.
Theo throws confident parties instead of surprise parties.
The best kind of prize is a surprise.
Yeah, keyword "sir" for you in that one. All right, here we go. Let's do this shit. Where am I at? Oh, I'm all breaking up weed on my list. That's how big of a stoner I am. I'm like, where's my list? Oh, it's right here under all this fucking weed.
I bet you it's that envelope he been messing with.
It is. It totally is.
I'm like, he been messing with. I said he about to break some weed up on my bitch.
You already know it. You already know it.
I know it because I'm about that life. I'll show you about 6 envelopes right now with my grocery list, my to-do list.
She said, I'm about that life. All covered in weed. A real stoner has their registration in their car when they hand it to a cop just laced in weed. Just
no, I don't even. No, see, you reckless. I live in Georgia. You can't do that shit.
Oh, see,
yeah,
no.
you don't want to do that in Georgia.
I don't care.
No, I don't carry no debris with me nowhere in Georgia. No.
Rob, right when I handle my ID, it's pretty much
You can't
over.
even roll a blunt in my car. We're going to pull over somewhere and you can roll it. And then when we get to smoking it, then we can smoke. But
no, man, no way.
I don't want no debris, no paraphernalia.
I've had cops take a picture
because
of
I
this
get
stoner.
high and I forget it's in there. No.
I was with Chong on tour one time in fucking San Jose, and we were followed by 2 undercovers inside of fucking Fresh Foods. And I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna go down. And they cut us off. And I'm like, hold on, bro, stay behind me. And I'm like, what's up? They're like, hey, is that Tommy Chong? I'm like, yeah. They're like, mind if we get a picture with him? I'm like, yeah. Shit. They made a shit up hands, bro, all around fresh and easy and shit. That would not have been a gangster way to go down. Stoner Rob and Tommy Chong get arrested in fresh and easy. All hood points lost on the way to prison on this one.
It's a hell of a headline though.
Where were you guys at? Fresh Foods, bro. This shit was going down.
If you gotta get locked up anywhere, at least you want to get locked up at Fresh and Easy, right?
Right. Like, let me take some wild mushrooms with me in there. I'll fake people out.
At Fresh and Easy, the vegan. That's the vegan spot.
You already know it. That's my life now. That's how
that shit sounds like a vegan spot.
That's my life.
Yeah, well, I'm Cuban. We eat pork.
Yeah, I try.
Look, poor Zachary talking about his friend got roasted on the fire pit. That's why I didn't have a pet pig. I wanted a pet pig my whole life, and my dad just said all he gonna do is fatten them up and eat them for Christmas.
All right. Yeah, right.
Not my friend. Y'all ain't gonna put my friend on the roast.
The only ingredient in every vegan plate is disappointment. All right.
Yeah.
All right, DC.
And he still had this poor pig back there.
DC, is it in? Are you in? Is it spotty? Are you in or out? Or?
Huh?
Can you hear me, DC?
Right here, yeah.
DC, what's up?
You good to go?
Are you on a train?
Yeah, what? DC, you are giving me seizures.
I'm doing something that's pretty illegal for black people now.
Oh, you're riding a train?
Yep.
Oh shit! There's nobody else in that car with you. I would laugh if all the other cars are full and they saw your ass and they was like, you know what? I'm not taking the chance. Oh, you're gonna do this in front of those people? DC, you should stand up and do the whole show for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the track, I would totally do it for everyone. I'd stand up.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Do it.
What should I do?
It.
You should do
Get
the
up.
show for
It's a live
everybody on the
audience right
train.
there.
Bro, is the cops following the train? Did you guys see that?
I'm gonna need you guys to. I'm passing Compton Station, so right now I'm just trying to get to my safe haven, which is I call home. I'm doing something that's pretty illegal for black people nowadays, which is be outside. So shout out to y'all.
You be safe in these streets.
Quarantining well. This shit is scary. I just got off work. Fucking I work at a barbecue restaurant right now, so I got a new boss during this whole quarantine shit. So I'm working 6 days a week in the service industry around a lot of I don't know if they're sick, but they seem sick. You know when somebody just seems sick now? Now everybody just has clammy hands. I'm just looking at everybody like I feel like everybody has symptoms. Like I feel like everybody's afraid to cough though, so like everybody's doing that awkward.
Yes.
And that's kind of scaring me. So I don't have enough money to get tested, so I'm just going home and coughing openly in the house, and hopefully my roommates get it and they let me know. I'm just kind of playing my odds. But,
that's hilarious.
I've been pretty this quarantine hasn't been too good to me. I've been on all the dating apps. Is anybody on Hinge? The app that's meant to be deleted. Anybody on Hinge?
Yeah.
Show of hands, I guess. I don't know. How does this work? Can I just see 3 people at a time? Cool.
That's all the people on there.
Nah, Hinge is supposed to be the app that's supposed to get deleted. Like they're designed to be deleted, and I've deleted it 7 times because the shit doesn't work. It's terrible. I hate it. I hate it absolutely. I mean, I don't think that I'm finding any of my soulmates. I'm pretty much finding everything I don't want in a person, to be honest. And I'm realizing that a girl who like that's definitely not my type is a girl who puts her Cash App in the bio. Why are you like? What's the point? Like, just get to the point. You know what I mean, and then
she is getting to the point.
She got to the point.
Yeah.
She got to the point.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can date. I'm figuring out that I can date a girl with an OnlyFans, just as long as I'm not the one who has to be in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I guess I'm borderline cucking it on that, but I'm cool if I'm cashing out on cucking. You feel me?
Yeah.
If I'm cashing out on it, I'm down. But I don't know. I think that's kind of pimping. I guess that's the new age pimping when you let your girl be in a only. Like, I don't know. What's up?
You're her side bitch.
What?
You're her side bitch.
Yeah, I would hope so. I mean, I'm a professional side bitch. I've been doing well. I've been a side bitch for about like 10 years now with this one shorty who has a kid. It's amazing. It's pretty dope. I've been her side nigga for since I was 16.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I guess
Are
I'm
you okay?
Right
Raise your right hand if you're not okay.
Blink twice.
They call me the Michael Jordan of side bitches. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I put up numbers that nobody's ever put up. I've hit up
only with the one girl?
Huh?
Only with the one girl?
Well, I've never been single in my life. Like, I'm always talking to somebody.
So you with the married old bitch?
Right.
Huh? She married?
Oh, I didn't know it. She ain't
No,
claiming
she's not
you
married.
clearly.
No, she's in a toxic relationship. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying my best here, guys. If this material's not working,
no, you're doing great.
No, you're doing great. We're just feedbacking. That's all.
No. Those are sympathy laughs.
Someone is here listening to you.
Yeah. What's it called?
I've been just scared riding this train though. Like I don't know. It just seems extra dirty nowadays. I think it's just really like a mobile hotel for homeless people, which is chill. I mean, I'm like, get it how you live, you feel me? But I just don't want to stay in their rooms temporarily. You know what I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. Anybody been quarantined with anybody they don't like?
Nope.
I've been stuck with all my roommates, which is chill. I love my roommates. I've also just been stuck with this one shorty I was talking to. She's thinking about coming out here, and I think now that the quarantine's kind of dwelling down, I'm kind of having second thoughts. I mean, like, I don't know if I really wanted to come. At first, like in March, I was definitely like, yeah, I'd love to be booed up with somebody for an entire month. But now that we might be out of this, I don't know. I think I might be fighting off.
You better be committed.
Yeah. Shoot. I'm almost out of the danger zone right now. I'm about to be home. Everybody,
okay, we're here with you. We're here with you.
Comfortable at home. He doesn't give me a ride from work because he doesn't love me that much.
Oh.
None of my roommates love me. They all have cars. They don't like giving me a ride though. Shit. Shout out to man, Monte. I hope he did just as good as I'm doing.
Stand clear.
I mean, not better. I don't want to go home to anybody to talk shit.
Wait, are you roommates with somebody that's on this show?
Yeah, Aaron Monte.
Oh shit!
And he let you take the bus. He ain't doing nothing but beating his meat.
That's true.
Aaron just please sit right there. Aaron just sit right there.
Aaron was supposed to pick me up.
Work in the morning.
The least he can do is make sure he's safe.
I work in the morning. I have a very strenuous schedule. I work in the morning and beat my meat the rest of the day. So he's gone by the time.
You spent your 10 minutes explaining how you've been doing nothing but beating your meat for the last 3 months.
You ain't gotta quote me like that. You ain't gotta quote me like that.
Hey, look at.
With all this shit going on, you can't make sure your friend is safe on the bus?
Look at. There's
You
Aaron's
could
car
at
in
least
the
be on the
driveway. There's Aaron's
FaceTime
car in the
with him.
driveway.
Like,
I wish he loved me. I wish he loved me, but he doesn't.
watching the news?
Aaron
DC, you got 2 minutes left, DC.
He ain't even watching the news because he's too busy beating his meat.
If you guys want to,
Watching pornos and getting viruses and shit.
I feel like Aaron Monte hasn't told you guys the full truth. Living with him. Right now,
Look,
I'm actually.
what's his name? The other
DC.
DC, we gonna make sure you safe.
Yeah.
Make sure you safe.
I'm
You
currently-
let us know when you make it home.
I got you. I'm currently in the process of switching my room around for the 15th time. Just because.
And what's
our
his name?
walls are super
Aaron.
thin.
Aaron need to meet you at the bus stop.
Good.
I ain't going nowhere. Oh.
You ain't doing nothing but beating your meat. Don't forget we watching you.
Aaron, you're getting chewed out, dude.
I know. I'm just trying to,
Friend.
chill.
You're a horrible friend.
DC's mad at me already.
She said
Look, I followed you. I'm about to unfollow you.
They never said they were
I don't
friends. They
need
said
people
they
like
were
you in my
roommates.
life. We're gonna follow you though. We're gonna make sure you're safe.
One more stop and I'm almost home.
Look, we watching these people behind you. You good?
Please stand clear. The doors are closing.
The doors are closing, DC. The doors are closing.
I'm almost home. Yeah. So yeah. Right now, I don't know if you guys heard me, but I said I'm in the process of switching my room around for the 15th time. Just because me and Aaron are at this constant battle on who can make the most noise at night, and he's currently winning. He's currently winning.
Clearly.
Currently winning, and it's driving me crazy. I can hear him breathe, which is the worst. The worst thing when you can hear somebody breathe when you're up.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess that's been my time. I've been DC Edwards.
Yeah. Live from the train, that's DC Edwards. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Good to see you, man.
Live from the blue line.
That is a mobile
From
comedy
the
for you
blue.
right there.
That's
You just
crazy.
did comedy in like 3 cities.
Yeah.
You're the first person to do comedy going like 86 miles an hour. That's fucking something.
Rob, he got paid in tap card credit.
Yeah, you got mad tap card credits. I
And
would have
Aaron
put my
out
hat right there on the train and did that shit for tips, dude. You'd have been balling it in. All right, before we wrap up with our last comedian of the night, we want to just remind everybody that this whole production is brought to you by the Green Room LA and, of course, Num Rum. That's right, Num Rum, keeping you hydrated and drunk for this whole show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready to wrap it up? You guys have been amazing. Let's see who's still in here with me. Let's see. Let me see. Theo, I see. Max, you look like a straight pederast just sitting there looking at me. I go to Max's screen, it's just,
Please stand clear. The doors are
The doors are closing. The doors are closing.
Please stand clear.
Look at Max, dude. It looks like he's in a fucking lineup right now. Like, turn to the left. Is this the ice cream man that touched you?
Rob, pinpointing him out was a rocky road.
But I'm pumped. All right.
Y'all
Sylvia,
hit that shit like a motherfucker.
You with us, Sylvia?
I'm here.
Are you there? You got headphones? Sylvia lives by herself and has headphones in to listen to this.
I want
No,
her to wear
because
this
when I-
hat while she do this comedy though.
When I don't have headphones and I can't hear anything, it's like really, really muted. I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah,
iPhone.
okay. Yeah, I couldn't hear anything. Okay, can I just say I fucking hate Zoom calls, but this has been tolerable. So thanks, guys.
This has been tolerable. Thank you for the fucking weird ass compliment, Sylvia. That was amazing.
You got it. And I realized how little I know about technology when I was really impressed by Zach and just him like changing backgrounds. And I was like, this guy, super impressive, you know? Super
The
impressive.
whisker magician.
Right? Also to Destiny, I lived in Florida for a very short period of time. And that was the first time I ever tried stripping. I should have learned my lesson right then and there, but I did not. I tried stripping for the second time only recently last year when a strip club in Tennessee flew me out to do a stand-up comedy and then strip down completely nude. Painful for everybody in the room, including me, but I will never be asked to strip ever again, and that is for sure. So thank you, Florida. They did not teach me any lessons though, so I don't know.
Did the jokes at least hit? Or?
You know, it was so painful because they had never done comedy in this strip club before, and they were like, "Yeah, the first time we're gonna bring you in," and they didn't know how to work the microphones. Like it was just a shitstorm. It was me and Lila Hart. If anybody knows who Lila is, okay. So me and Lila Hart.
We love Lila.
She's my opener, and she has to just like, it was a nightmare. They were wondering why she wasn't taking her clothes off. It was awkward.
Why is it? What the fuck
so bad. It was so bad. Aaron, to you, I can identify with your Taco Bell. I have myself been indulging in Taco Bell and McDonald's. I have ordered Postmates McDonald's breakfast at least 5 times, and no lie, one time, because I make them bring it to my door sometimes, not all the time, sometimes I go downstairs, but sometimes I make them bring it to my door, and I made them bring it to my door at like 7 a.m. the other day because I wake up early as fuck. I have cats, and I lied to her because I felt so bad. I felt so bad about this lady bringing me McDonald's to my door that I was like, it's for my son and it's his birthday. I make up kids for sympathy all the time.
Why is that better though?
Like, I have no children. I don't want them, but I tell people I have them all the fucking time. They get you out of everything. It's amazing. Aaron, also, don't trust getting any of Rob's weed. First off, I see how much weed this guy gets on a regular basis, yet I also see him purchase weed all the time in dispensaries. So what the fuck is wrong with his weed if he's not even smoking in this shit? Like, don't buy Rob will give you free weed and you can smoke that and you just know it's free. And just don't buy anything that Rob is selling.
Noted. All right,
ever. Say.
You
Oh my
have
God.
got the memo.
Right? I will say, I feel like I'm talking a little awkwardly. I did just get my lips done for the second time. I'm still very swollen. So if it looks like I'm duck lipping, it's because, well, I paid for someone to do this to me. It's a horrible idea, but if you're a white woman in Los Angeles, it's kind of a requirement. So I do what I can. I'm still suffering a little bit of bruising at the moment. So if it looks like I have taken some massive hits to the mouth, I mean, I have, but not since quarantine. usually just with cock. I had DSLs long before DSLs, you know? I don't know. You guys, everyone's like, how are you keeping busy in quarantine? And you guys are like, oh, I'm watching porn and I'm masturbating. Well, I'm making porn and fake masturbating all the time for you guys.
Poor baby.
So, yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
I slapped this for you.
Yeah. The reason I have all this, like, fakeness on my face right now, like, this isn't even the color of my skin. I have painted my skin. I have painted my face. This is not my real hair. These are not my eyelashes. This is for you guys. You know, I am tired. It is almost 10 o'clock. I am 36 years old. Y'all made me wait until the end of the fucking show. I'm dying over here.
Your body parts are falling the fuck off.
All of me is falling the fuck off.
Is that your real hat? Is that at least your real hat?
I did buy the hat. This hat came to me. It was a drunken buy.
And I'm glad your hair looked good when you took that thing off, because you act like you didn't want to take it off at first. No, you, bitch, you did that on them. You did that. You were supposed to take the hat off right then.
Right, I've had it on all day though, and I was like, you know what? I put together an outfit, and if I'm gonna have to be on live, I'm gonna wear the fucking outfit. But man, those eyelashes.
You look good. You look good.
Thank you.
He was like, if I sleep with Dick Tracy, I'm at least keeping his hat.
I'm here.
I was gonna say it's a sexy Pharrell.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm actually, well, I'm not currently sleeping, but I was sleeping with a man in Canada before this all happened, and then they closed the borders on us. But so I sent a picture of him with me topless in this hat, and I was like, Mountie time. They opened up the borders on the 22nd, you know?
Aaron probably saw that shit on a porn site.
You literally can't
It is on a porn site. It's on OnlyFans.com.
You can't be topless with the hat on. That is like the ideal top. That is the top of the top. You can't be topless with that. You were shirtless with a top on.
That's right. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I feel like we should rob a bank in 1934 with those hats. Like, hey, Bugsy, let's make it all back, eh?
I'm totally down. You could get away with all crime back then. Like, I'd even
I was about to say, if we could all go back, I'm down to be somebody's Bonnie or Clyde.
Right? My cats are Bonnie and Clyde.
All we got to do is move to another town and decide a new name. Like, they didn't do background checks and shit.
Yeah, there's no DNA.
You can still kill people you don't know. Just so I'm saying. You can, if you don't
people
know
left. Yeah, if you're fucking Carol Baskin.
Well, that's her husband. That's gonna come. That shit will come back to you.
Back in the day, just like
how she probably already killed the cat that killed her husband.
Just like John Mulaney said though, like back in the day, it was so easy to get away with robbing banks. You could announce who did it. You're like, and if anybody asks, I'm just robbing the getaway boy.
Well, yeah, they're like Billy the Kid was like infamous. He was like, tell him Billy the fucking Kid was here. Like, tell him I want to know.
Oh well, he's not here when we got here, so we can't do anything about it.
Exactly. We need to go back. Can we do? I don't know. I'm
Sylvia,
all about
you wouldn't last. Sylvia wouldn't last back then. Sylvia wouldn't last in the woods for like
24 hours.
If she was on Survivor, she would just be like, just eat me. After 8 hours, she'd be like, I bring that.
Here's the thing. Like, I would survive. Like, I could. I just don't want to. That's the thing.
Well,
like, I feel like
you can't just throw your body out. We meant like making fires and shit. You can't be like, hey, I'll give you a hand job if you make me a fire.
Hey, I can make a fire. I was a fucking Girl Scout and I fucked a lot of dudes in 4-H. Okay, so
how does fucking people give you criteria to start a fire?
Oh, trust me, you get a little piece of everybody you fuck. I am like,
I believe that, but it's never actual sparks of an actual fire.
It's called chlamydia, syphilis, herpes.
Oh well, see,
I'm
like I
just
said,
saying,
it's never sparked that kind of fire. Sorry.
I'm just saying, always stay tested.
I'm good over here.
You can get everything through a condom. Just saying, including a baby.
It's the fires of passion.
I got
the fires of
Look
passion.
at him. And now all I see when I look at him is the mask.
Yes, mask.
The mask. I don't know.
I swear now all I see is the mask when I look at him.
With Cher.
Yeah,
mask.
I remember that shit. I remember that movie.
What are you drinking?
He does look better. He doesn't look as deformed, obviously.
I'm drinking Chardonnay, and I've almost finished the whole bottle because I thought this was an hour show. And I'm like,
bitch, I'm with you. I finished the Chardonnay. I'm on to vodka.
Right? I'm like, I feel like I was tricked.
There's so many white people. There's so many white people problems on this show. She's like, and I almost finished the whole bottle.
No, it's not a problem.
I got a serious black people problem. I just made it home finally.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Look, I was not getting off of this call. I was not getting off of this call. I already made it home. Look, and I wasn't gonna unfollow Aaron until I made sure you made it home.
It's like,
I was gonna make sure you made it home first, and then I was gonna unfollow Aaron because he's a horrible friend. He's a horrible friend.
What am I gonna fall for?
Right? What? Yeah.
How much of that wine have you spilt all over yourself because you can't feel your lips?
No, I can feel them now. Now I can feel them. I could not feel them yesterday. Now, I mean, they definitely still have. I mean, they feel hard to the touch for me. But yeah, they need some time to go down. In a few days, they'll be like normal. Right now, they're still swollen. So don't think this is a final product. This is just their first time being out in public. So.
What would it look like without them?
Oh, I have no lips whatsoever.
Just
I have
nothing.
literally like just a line. Yeah.
Kylie Jenner.
Yes, Kylie Jenner. Yes.
You guys probably wouldn't know this about Sylvia, but here's what's funny is like she is a adult film actress, but in her like at home, her home life, she is the biggest like mom without kids that you will ever see. She doesn't go out parties like a rock. She's hilarious. She's like, hey Rob, I'm making
I'm responsible.
The greatest thing. She tells me we go out to dinner. She's like, I gotta go home. It's 7:15 and I gotta feed my cats.
Right?
Oh, man. That's me. I'm like, I gotta get home to my babies, my dogs.
Right? Yeah.
Two
They
white
have
cats.
needs.
There's 3 white pussies living in that house.
Yep, that's right.
Oh,
That
no,
was
there's
not
3
a
bitches
race
living
thing.
over
That
here.
just happened. They were a gift. I did not pick them out.
They were a gift. I feel
I got
like
dogs.
whoever gives you cats, it wasn't from the heart. It was
No.
from them trying to get rid of shit. Like, hey,
No,
listen
it was my fucking mom because she wants us to have like something to talk about because like she's so disappointed in me as a human. And she's like, we have nothing to talk about. So she gave me fucking cats. So now we talk about cats. Hey, fucker, he's trying to knock down my TV as we speak. He does this. It's crazy. Get down.
Well, your mom can't ask you how was work. That has to be uncomfortable.
I mean, she calls almost every single time I'm on set. It's like a mother's intuition. She's like, my daughter's in trouble. And I'm like, yeah, and I like it.
How bad is it? Like, one day you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm sore from work," and your mom just has to think, "Oh."
I would never say those things in front of my mother. I might say I'm like leaky or something, and then I'd just be like, it's part of the job.
I'm leaky.
Way better. Way better.
So I would never say I'm sore. That's rude. I would say I'm leaking from my orifices.
This is also the woman who I've also told to like suck Jesus's dick. Like we have harsh conversations. It's not a pleasant like mother-daughter like banter.
Did she do it?
I mean, I don't know. I told her I would. So.
She's on my gardener's name is Jesus. You don't say that.
They don't say second coming for nothing.
Right? Ayo. Ayo.
Leave it to the Jewish guy to come up in here with some Lord hating jokes, huh, Theo? You already killed him once, Theo. You knew
Dude, I'll do it again for another 30 silver pieces.
This
is it bedtime yet? Is it it's 10:03, you guys? Like,
are you ready to go to bed?
Yeah, I've been ready for an hour. I'm like, it's time. It's time.
Sylvia's over there wearing her Walkman from 1987. She's gonna go jogging after this and to her fucking Richard Simmons, sweating to the oldies fucking program.
Maybe.
See, y'all should have done what I did and slept until 1 minute before this started.
That would have been genius. I'm like barely hanging on over here.
As she takes a dab.
Right.
All right, Sylvia, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at the Sylvia Sage. I'm the one with the little blue check mark. Don't trust anybody else. And also follow me on YouTube at Sexy Funny Raw.
Oh shit, she's got a blue check mark. Give it up for Sylvia Sage.
Bye guys.
Yeah, what's up?
You can find her on any porn station, guys. Just type
or Pornhub. If you go to Pornhub, that helps.
Station.
Rod, did you say station like you're listening to porn radio?
Right, like it's FM radio.
This is porn talk radio.
It's on satellite radio.
And as you can hear, there's a double penetration going on.
No, but seriously, if you search me on Pornhub, it really does do good things for me. So search me and go to my page.
See?
So it is good.
I listen.
Yeah.
Hey Theo.
Well, put it in the messages.
I listen to porn on AM when I'm over. So this is 187.43 KKA9. We are in your butt all night, all day. Now
That's you need to get checked.
Blue checked like Sylvia.
Blue check. I don't even know how that happened.
Hey, if you don't want to get an AIDS, because like adult film stars like Sylvia, they get tested like every 3 days. So if you don't want to get tested because you're lazy, just drip some of your blood in her drink and have her drink it without. Like the next week.
That is so fucked up.
Please don't.
Like, oh, thank goodness, we're clean. We're clean.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That is great. Max, did you like how are you doing out there, Max? This is like the most quiet Max has ever been during the show. This fool took so much Adderall.
Dude, I thought that was an amazing show. I was just listening the entire time, honestly.
No, you weren't, Max. You were jerking off to whatever computer's right in front. You and Aaron were sharing spanking visions.
As soon as Aaron said something, he was like, "This is my shot."
He did not wait. That fool walked through the door and opened beers like a motherfucker. I was like, fuck.
Right.
I am fucking home. Fuck you. Go kick your foot through Aaron. Kick your foot through Aaron's wall, bro. Go kick your foot right. I want to see on the back of Aaron's wall. Fucking DC's foot just come through. That'd be the greatest
Water,
thing
he gotta
ever.
rehydrate and shit.
That'd be the greatest shit in the. Yes, he's assaulting them. For those that didn't see, he's assaulting them. Theo has headphones on too. He doesn't want his roommate /
Look, your
AKA
cheeks
parents
all
to
red
hear
and
what's going
shit.
on.
You've been jacking off.
Nah.
I'm guessing the gist of Aaron Monte's set was about him masturbating.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's who I am now.
No,
That's who
it
I
was
am
about
now.
French
This is me.
literature.
This is me now.
Was it?
This
Was
is me.
it?
This is
Masturbating
what I've been
this and
reduced to now.
masturbating that. Well, everybody, I want
Taco
everyone to give it up
Bell.
for all the comics. Give it up for every comic that you saw here tonight.
Yeah.
For the Green Room LA.
Y'all were great.
Put it in
Y'all
with
were
social
great.
distance comedy. If you guys liked any specific comedian, make sure that you give them a tip. Their Cash App, our Venmo, our Zelle, our EBT title is right here. You can hook them up. Make sure they get it taken care of. Zach, you tell your parents that I am coming for Thanksgiving.
I absolutely will.
I'm not coming in a serious way. I'm just coming over. I'm just gonna come hang out. So
Hey, you know what? You could ask him anything. You know, maybe.
You got it, man. They just
Hey guys, give it up for Stoner. Give it up for Stoner Rob for being an awesome host, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you guys next Friday. Sylvia, hang in there. Rest those lips. Go put some ice on them. Ice your lips.
I know.
You're like an athlete that ices their knees up. Go ice your lips. You've been working a lot lately.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, thank you guys. Max, if you got anything to add.
Yes, I do. I want to give a huge thanks to Ali Burke, Zachary Foster, Rivers Langley, Aaron Monte, DC Edwards, Serena Gamboa starting us off, Sylvia Sage and closing it off, and Destiny Lelaine. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, also, of course, we got Numrum providing the Numrum and Blue Screen
Is this a real
Gaming.
company?
Yeah, right here. It's straight up real.
I thought this was a joke the whole time.
Chug, 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 chug,
Yeah,
chug.
do it. Oh, yeah, there it is.
No. Numrum, you can follow him on Instagram at NUMBRUM__. Also, come if you ever need any help with your computer stuff. There's a lot of rum in here.
Catch your breath first. I don't know if I want to drink that.
There's 4 ounces of rum in here. There's 4 ounces of rum in here.
Dude, I can smell it from here.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, I'm like, I feel bad for him.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to drink that.
We'll do this every Friday. So, Jacqueline, right? Jackie?
Yeah, well, Jackie.
Jackie, thank
But
you
I've
for
been
tuning
called
in.
worse. It's okay.
Jackie, thank you for tuning in. Your voice.
I will be here. No, I had a great time. You guys were awesome.
Natalie, you too. I see you. Thank you. Kelsey, I see you too. Adam G.
She brought me. Look, her and Serena brought me. Natalie is my childhood friend.
I brought people.
I think there was also I think there's other people that we need to thank you. People that are listening over there on Twitch and on Facebook and Instagram Live and on YouTube later. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next Friday. I won't be here in LA. I will be in Sacramento. So if you guys are in Sacramento and you guys want to see what's going on in Sacramento.
Hey, Max, I'll probably be in Vallejo.
Oh, shit. I feel like we just miss each other like every time.
Let's link up out there in Vallejo and fucking Sacramento.
Hell yeah. Next Friday in Northern California. Of course. We had a new DJ this week. We had DJ Chalice on the ones and twos.
DJ Chalice.
Oh, he was awesome. He was awesome.
Hell yeah. So DJ Chalice, he went to sleep. But of course, give DJ Chalice an ad on Instagram. Give every comic that you see an ad on Instagram. Follow us on all your social media accounts. Tell us what you like. And I hope to see all of you next week. And I hope to see you in Venice when we're all done. What's up?
One more thing before you go.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're in a hotel room trying to make medicated chocolate, right? And your lady's like, I'll just put it in the microwave.
He's going to throw a bucket of throw up. I can't.
The fucking thing gets a hole in it because it gets on fire in the microwave.
You got too much shit in that room to be sitting in the hotel room.
With 3 ounces of mushrooms in the chocolate, bro. Well, you're putting 3 ounces of mushrooms in chocolate.
Oh.
That's the kind of shit. That's our life. That's our lifestyle right now out here.
It's shiitake.
It's shiitake.
She said it's shiitake. I believe it. She's a vegan.
So that's the night we're having. You guys have a great night. We'll see you next Friday.
Guys, have a good night. I'm Max with the Green Room LA. I will see you next week. Have a nice night. Bye-bye. Yeah.